Welcome to our 14th episode of Lyria of Snow and Roses. No anxiety-inducing intro this time. 15th! Maybe. Oh fuck, it is 15th.
Yep.
Well,
why do we make this a show? There's no reason to.
I know, right? But we will do it anyways. Because we're amazing.
Our only audience is Griffling. Hi, Griffling.
Hi.
Hello, Griffling. When she is gonna even arrive at this point of the campaign?
Very long.
Very long. Maybe we'll become actually watched by I don't know, who am I fucking...
This will be the last surviving remnant of our civilization one day, and they'll take after we came rambles to like figure out as
it'll
much
be
of our
representative
society as they can.
Yeah, what do they reconstruct about us?
Exactly. Well, from the off-camera conversation there was going, they're probably gonna nuke the Earth, but you know.
Hey, listen, it will have already happened. That's in the past.
Yeah, true. Literally destroy the planet.
Yeah,
no remnant of humans allowed. Anyways, what happened last session, my dear friends?
People died and then people undied.
Yeah, so we dealt with the fallout of Reverie Davenir's untimely death. Kuffah delivered a child who had a odd birthmark upon her, and when Kuffah stepped outside with the baby, a spontaneous meteor shower split the sky. So feeling the weight of destiny, she talked with Aurethi about potentially snuffing this monarch in the crib.
Infanticide.
Potentially saving them problems, but we decided to let the monarchy have a chance.
Or maybe just don't let this kid learn that they're part of the monarchy and let it live a real normal life. I don't know.
Yeah. Aurethi double-checked and saw that Laura was indeed a surviving member of the royal family, so we have with us the true heir to the throne of Lyria. We also met Samael, who is a crazy tiefling with powers we don't clearly understand as characters. As players, we know exactly what the fuck his deal is, but Samael is weird and scrawny. Samael. Is it Samael?
Oh no, it is Samael. I'm just being.
Oh, you're just fucking
I'm just being an ass.
Bonnie Dolores' body also disappeared, so Bonnie Dolores will probably come back. We also found out that Bonnie Dolores has a mother who sends her care packages, so we may have other hag creatures that have a vendetta against us now, but for the time being, we ran away. We gave Reverie a funeral. Unbeknownst to us, Reverie got their poor soul torn in two because of whatever traumatic thing was done to Reverie back in the day. And Lady Alena Amalryk of
Hello.
Lady Hope had consistent ideological conflicts with the party because Alena doesn't see mortality as being particularly special. And so that callousness towards death upset us. And
in my defense, Reverie could have come back, and Alena died that session and came back.
It's true. We also gleaned that
I still mulled over that fact. And
Lady Hope was already suspicious to us. Lady Hope was definitely coming across as deeply parasitic at this point, so we wanted off the train of this particular Scientology.
But he makes such great movies. He can't be a bad guy.
Yeah. He does all his own stuff.
Movies?
Tom Cruise. Making fun of Tom Cruise.
Oh.
Listen, he's still in the closet on South Park. Don't worry about him.
It's really never come out.
As the day is turning into late evening into night, what would you like to do? You're currently again in the overall around the house of Bony Dolores. You know that there is a bunch of bodies, including one tied in the shed. What would you like to do? It is becoming night.
I would just run as far away as possible. Burn it? I'm down.
I would say a funeral pyre would be adequate. No? If these are really soiled lands struck with necromancy, then there is a good chance that these bodies would be brought back against their will.
That's true.
So
I can get behind that. We can agree on something.
I think we can agree on a lot of things, Kuffah. Yeah. Either way. I could chop us some wood for a pyre.
Whatever we do, we need to go quick. I don't think we want to be here at night. We should get moving. I'm also of the opinion that we should probably ride through the night, risk exhaustion, because we just need to get the fuck out of here as far away as possible. For our sake and for the Laura and our future queen. Is a girl, right? Baby girl? Or appears to be a baby girl? Doesn't have a gender yet.
Yes.
It's not a person.
Sex.
So
A female baby.
Exactly.
An infant femoid.
Until they tell us their own gender, we can just assume female, because that's...
Yeah.
Like...
Child.
That's how baby
it's a baby.
I know.
Well, I guess, like, it's female. We don't know whether it's a girl or a boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, let's try to burn this as fast as possible and get the fuck out. I'm also, I think Kuffah will say, I'm also not entirely sure if this place will burn. There's the cold enchantment here. I don't know if it's gonna take. Stuff is like not decaying at the rate it should be. That might affect its burning.
We can try.
Well, yeah, we'll just have to see.
I have a flask of oil. I can smash that somewhere to start the fire.
Yeah. Easy enough. Are you burning the main house? Are you also burning the shed? Are you transporting whatever is in the shed to the main house? And
we've taken the soul steel ball out, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And it doesn't.
I would think it's probably in the cart. Not really. Arthur had found the spell book, and wait. Okay, I'm sorry. And you found the recipe book.
Yeah,
but apart from that, nothing.
I think so we're just burning everything then.
Mm-hmm.
Samael's going to encourage you to make the fires like boom and roar.
Just like that. Just hands straight up in the air. Just
literally like Elbow style. Your arms disappear with the green screen that's next to it. but yeah, just like hey, it's hot. Literally.
I feel like Samael is like Samael's silhouette is literally just a stick figure, so you look like an early YouTube animation. Just just scuttling around like a daddy long legs.
I fully imagine them walking on like all fours to scuttle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we burn it down.
Okay.
Aggressively. Does it work?
Yes. Yes.
Roll for burn?
It takes a couple of minutes, of course, that the fire starts going, but then you see as the walls start catching fires, the windows explode outwards as flames kind of erupt from them. After a while, the thatch roof of the building also catches on fire, and it is burning with all the bodies inside, everything. After a while, you start hearing glass also shattering from the vials of pickled humanoid organs that were in the annex, apparently breaking. But yeah, the house itself, it's on fire. Have you transport? Because you would have known that in there was there was a body in the shed tied up and a bunch of bones. Would you have transported that inside?
I would have, yes. And I would have also got the tied up body noose and such. Put them basically into like a proper resting state before we lit the thing on fire.
Yes. By doing this, please give me a perception check, Alena.
Perception? In this economy?
Yes.
Once I find where the bucket was, there it is. Better than expected.
13, it's enough. As you kind of get to the pile of bones beforehand, you would have found in them some discarded clothing. Looked pretty well made, although it was torn and bloody. And inside the clothing, you would have found a scroll, an imperial scroll, basically what is a most of you would have one, a document, basically like a passport, bearing the name of whoever wore those clothes, and the name was Sir Aldrich.
Oh, well, there we go.
So most probably that was Sir Aldrich.
We tied up those.
The name rings the bell, but I don't remember.
Oh, that's the nobleman that
was the vampire who took the woman. So likely he was killed. And
mind controlled, probably. Like some kind of dominant person or something like that, maybe.
Anyways, I don't have a passport, so this is going to become a problem, guys.
I also don't have identification.
I don't think any of us have.
I would tell the party. Aurethi, probably, Kuffah, and Arthur. You three have lived enough to where you could have gotten an Imperial Scroll. And the other two, it's a bit more difficult. For you, Alena, probably you don't have one.
Yeah, makes sense. I would hand the scroll to the party. Well, it seems we found the alleged vampire.
I guess we were wrong.
There was a vampire?
No, there wasn't. That's the point.
Oh. We thought there might be a vampire, but it turns out it was a hag pretending to be a vampire? Or, no, but just pretending to be a noble.
Mind control, scary.
Vampire schmampire, they're dead now, so that's important.
We think.
Well, I don't like that. Plus, they got a taste for Samael.
I don't either. Let's go.
Is Laura conscious yet, Hibiki?
Good question.
Yeah, by that time, Laura would have woken up. Would you have left? I think you left the child with her, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but
okay.
I think Arthur's in the back with them, just kind of making sure the baby doesn't hurt itself.
Yeah, no, Laura would have, taken the child in her arms and is currently sitting in the back of the cart, visibly shaken by whatever happened in the last.
Are you okay?
Several times.
Do you need food? Water? I don't know.
Yes, please. I wasn't exactly given much food.
Yeah,
I was expected to probably
some rations and.
So she asked for food. It's fine, but I asked for.
You ate 4 meals and then puked them all up. You don't get any more for a while.
5.
5?
Huh?
Does the baby have a name?
Not yet. What's the name of that woman that helped me earlier?
The human or the hobgoblin?
The goblin.
The small one.
The last one she saw before going.
Yes, her name is Kuffah.
Well, then I think that I think that for everything that she has done to me, I think that will be the name of my daughter.
Whoa. All right. Kufa's not here, so she.
It is a very nice. It is a very nice name. Kuffah is the goblin. Kuffah is quite a character. She's very helpful and keeps me alive.
Well, then she kept me alive. You all kept me alive, so I'm forever grateful for you. If there is ever anything and you pass by our village, please do not don't fear to ask. Yeah, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you.
Of course. I mean, I don't know if we'll end up in your village again. We're on quite a distant journey, but we will keep that in mind.
Could Aurethi and Kuffah come in at this point?
Yeah, we're in the wagon.
Yeah,
we're in the back of the wagon as it's traveling.
Oh, okay.
So this was before travel.
Okay.
This while the funeral pyre was going on, basically.
Gotcha.
So it was before you get off. So yeah, at certain point you can come in. Sure.
How are you feeling, Gora?
A bit better now that I've eaten.
That's good.
For sure.
Don't share any food with Samael. He's eaten enough. He's the devil-looking guy.
Little guy.
Oh.
The little guy, says the small person.
Okay, and Kuffah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What were you even doing here? We met your parents, obviously, and we were worried that you were sort of charmed by some kind of undead creature. What happened? Unfortunately, Sir Aldrich didn't survive, but did you really love you?
It was. I don't really understand. It's that's Sir Aldrich. It wasn't really Sir Aldrich. It was that hideous woman that she wore his face.
The hag.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what happened with me. I just everything seems foggy about that. I was very confusing.
You don't need to focus on that right now if you don't want to.
Yeah. You're safe now, and if we have anything to say about it, you'll be safe for a good long while. You don't want to go back to your parents, do you? Perchance?
That's the only place I would want to go, really.
That's not
my home.
That's not going to be possible.
Why?
You are... I know you might not know it, but you're a very important person.
Also... Sorry, continue.
You have bad people presumably know where you are at this point.
Yeah, I was
know where you're from.
I was going to say the same thing. We killed that hag, but she at least has a mother, and we lost her body, so they might be coming to look for you if you go back home.
Why me? What's like?
We can't tell you.
I feel like she should know who she is, no?
Is the burden of destiny really something you want to jump into? I mean, if I was destined for something, I definitely wouldn't want to know about it.
You told me it's a bad thing that I don't really know who I was or am. But it's okay
that's
for her.
Different. You're actually pursuing the will
I
of something that you don't
is.
understand.
Do you want to know, Laura, knowing that it puts you in danger?
There's a difference between not knowing who you are and not knowing what your ancestry is.
Yeah. You don't know who you're serving. She just doesn't know where she came from.
I know who I'm serving. I'm serving Lady Hope.
Okay, sis.
Wow.
Bye, Hibiki.
Bye, Hibiki. Laura goes unconscious.
Yeah.
Like somebody in the Matrix when they get unplugged from a machine. Just put.
Church of Scientology, get behind us.
Mm-hmm. I really don't see how it's different. I mean, we both think we know who we are, but there's something about our past that we don't know.
We had this conversation last week. Can we not waste anyone so much time on it?
We had the same fucking conversation every goddamn season.
We really don't want to be Critical Role Season 3, please.
That's just...
Is that what they do? They just have the same conversation every week?
What is a Critical Role Season 3?
I've heard a lot of complaints about Critical Role Season 3 that they have the same conversations over and over again with different people.
It's fitting. It fits the theme. People complain too much. It's a very good show still. Not to dismiss those opinions, sorry.
I mean, it is true that they do repeat a lot of
If this
stuff.
conversation keeps happening, I will start breaking into the rations, I have to say.
No.
all that is to say, Laura, you're marked, we might say.
Wait, did she actually say this? She wants to know.
I'm not saying it. I'm giving more context. You're marked with a certain sort of history, and it's a history that carries a lot of weight. So, if you don't want to be involved in anything bigger than yourself, we don't have to tell you anymore. But if you do want to find out a little more, you get involved in some bigger stuff.
I don't really know. I've lived in a small village all my life. I don't think I really want to, risk. I've already took risks, and I know that my family was also in danger, I think, and I don't know really.
Do you know if... Well, this is going to be a difficult question to answer, but do you know for certain that your parents are biologically your parents?
No, I was adopted, but I was the daughter of a couple who went in the war, and then when they didn't come back, my parents took me in. I was like 1 or 2 years old.
Well, it sounds like you're undecided, so we probably shouldn't bury you with the unbelievable weight of history and destiny. And well, let's let destiny play out. In all the old fables that I've heard, if people hear about the future, they're bound to make it happen. So if we just don't tell you what's going to happen, you'll just live your life normally, and then what'll happen will happen. You won't try to desperately avoid your destiny and then inadvertently cause your own downfall and ruin. Like that famed Lyrian general, Oedipus.
Shut the fuck up, man. you keep me going, oh yeah, that famed Lyrian general, Oedipus. Fuck off.
You know, Octopus Rex. The famed Lyrian fishfolk general.
I don't get it.
Yes.
That's spawned with his own mother.
Ew.
Anyway, if you don't want to know, that's perfectly okay. Living a normal life is not a bad thing.
I think that I've worked in the fields and lived my life as a farmer, and as long as me continuing to live that life is not gonna be endangering my parents or the other folks in the village, I think it's best I continue to live this way.
All right. Well, that's a refusal of a call to action. That's definitely not going to be undone later in the narrative. I'm cool with this.
Stop breaking the third wall.
I don't understand like half the things you say sometimes, Kuffah. Is this going to be a consistent thing with you?
Yeah.
I think Kuffah has a bit of insights that we just can't quite grasp.
Listen,
It
when
sometimes
you're-
feels like they are
just can't
looking
separate.
above the edge of the world.
When your wisdom
You
is
just can't separate story from reality.
as great as mine, you have insights into tropes and genre awareness.
Wasn't wisdom something that comes with age until you're like 15?
Oh. I am the
That's
equivalent of 30. Thank you very much. Sis Goblins age super fast.
Oh, you're older than me then.
No. She's actually 30.
I'm 12, but I'm the equivalent of 30.
Yeah, but I think the wisdom comes with age doesn't come from your theoretical age, but your actual age, no?
I think you should shut your mouth, young girl, or I'll spank you.
I don't think you could reach.
So, welcome back.
I don't think I would even fit on a lap. Welcome back.
You
Welcome back.
guys missed my very funny joke about the Octopus Rex. Because I was muted.
Oh no. What's the
then-
joke?
Well, because he's an illithid, because
Yeah,
Octopus
that's
face.
what I was aiming for. Octopus Rex spawned with his own mother, and then gouged out his own eye clusters.
Tentacles.
That's cool. His own beak.
Beak. His brain sucking.
It's like we're having connection issues. Everybody's having a hard time staying on.
No, it works for me.
I
It
know,
might be American stuff.
I had my intern just.
Oh, your internet committed seppuku.
That's okay.
So is mine.
Me too, little buddy.
Me too. Roger seems to be
Okay,
holding pretty
so-
stable here, which is nice.
Anyways, I need to enter Grand Society so I can become a nuisance. Let's go.
Back to seriousness.
Actually, if you want to ride during the night, go in the cart. You could do it as basically I could judge it as light activity to not break long rest.
Oh, okay.
For if it's just one night, you would be kind of rotating basically.
Yeah. Basically,
on who is commanding the cart.
I think we should get as far away from this place as possible. Yeah. So I'm down with, like, if we can double down on the speed, maybe rush, risk the exhaustion. Being exhausted is better than being overrun by a
Can
couple
risk
eggs.
the exhaustion if you want to. Yes.
But I think I would just look up at Aurethi after, to be serious. Look up at Aurethi and say,
Sounds to me like she just wants to go back to being a farmer, and I think that's probably best for her and the little one. Did you think of her name, by the way?
Oh, I thought to name her after you.
Oh.
That's weird.
yeah, Kuffah suddenly overwhelmed with guilt.
Just, that's, very kind.
I did that on purpose, yes. Yes, I did, Spencer.
It's an ominous name in this case. It means future in Goblin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You speak Goblin.
Yeah, but I don't know all the name symbolisms.
So,
I didn't go to school, okay?
I think that is fair. There's many names that mean many things. I don't think you would know the meaning of every word.
Anyway, you can go back to being a farmer, but it'll have to be somewhere hidden.
Well, this is not a very
Also, just
traversed village.
don't let anybody see your birthmark or your daughter's birthmark, little Kuffah's birthmark. Just trust us. Just keep them covered up, keep them dirtied. If you can get like them tattooed secretly, just hide them, please.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
That is a 16.
16.
Not bad.
She kind of nods to, yes, I will if it's that important. Yes.
You're gonna do great.
Okay. So, is anybody resting while you are traveling?
I think the only one who really needs to be awake is me.
Yeah, I'd like to.
I am healed I'm healed enough, and I have all my spells.
I am out of everything.
Then you should rest.
I should sleep. I sleep.
Yeah, Samuel's
Who is
curled up
staying-
like a little raggedy cat in the corner of the wagon.
Who's staying awake the entire night, basically?
Aurethi will
Okay.
be like driving the cart, so she will be.
I'll keep you company, and also stay awake all night.
Hey, Samael.
Huh?
Back in the Horde, we would do a thing where we would just sort of pile on top of each other for warmth. It was always miserable with other goblins because they would like bite you and claw you in your sleep. But do you bite and claw in your sleep?
My tail has a mind of its own when I'm sleeping, but not really otherwise.
Do you mind if I lay on top of you? It's just comforting
not
to have
even
somebody
playing.
around.
Yeah.
Get over here.
Yeah, so
I
Kuffah comes
vaguely
over,
remember
just like
sleeping on the streets.
face plants on Samael's legs. Like a cat on top of a cat.
I would say their body, it's not quite like malnourished and like as if the muscles have atrophied. More that it's very tight.
Yep.
Like low body fat percentage, like.
Yep.
Like a cat, I guess.
Yeah. So she flops in you. She's like,
It feels just like home. A starving, malnourished body, half dead, to use as a pillow. Just like childhood.
Thank you. I think. Okay. I might talk in my sleep. We don't know yet. I haven't done this yet, so.
I'll take care of
I'm
you.
figuring that out.
You seem like you need help. I'll take care of you.
Those Samael sleeping noises.
Here, chew on this.
and she passes you over a stick that's roughly jaw shaped, so you can just chew on it. It's essentially a night guard.
Alena,
You just try.
Hello.
are you staying in the cut
No, I'm staying next to.
next to Aurethi?
Yeah, but I would have an eye on the people inside occasionally.
Yep.
I
Just to
crashed
see if
out
they're
on
all
there.
sleeping well.
That's okay.
I'll come back.
Kuffah and
Both of
Samael are in a cuddle pile. Do you want to sit on top of us, perch on top of us, Arthur?
Yes.
Nice.
100%.
Okay. Let me see how the hell can I give you exhaustion. Where is okay, here it's exhaustion.
Should be a con
Kuffah-
check, right?
no, not correct. No. Not sleeping one entire night. It's not having a long rest. It's straight up one level exhaustion.
Oh, okay.
So, Aurethi and Alena, please send down 1 level of exhaustion. It's those little circles over initiative, kind of next to your AC, going from left to right. It's levels of exhaustion.
Oh, I see.
Next to your armor class.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, so they basically apply their effects automatically. So, you two are traveling. As you depart, everybody else kind of gets in the back, starts sleeping, starts resting. As you start traveling, you know that it's not as long as a travel to the village. It's gonna be just maybe a day. But out of this forest, probably a couple of hours. You start the cart, start traveling. You kind of weave the cart in between the trees, trying to find the road on which you were before. An hour passes. Then another one. And then another one. The travel begins to be incredibly way too long through this forest.
Fuck.
As it should be. And give me a wisdom save, both of you.
Okay.
Riley, like, no, fuck this.
Riley was so offended.
Okay.
Ooh, oh no.
Easy.
10 and 18. Okay. Aurethi, you see as Alena closes her eyes.
Okay.
Alena,
Hola.
you suddenly feel something that for so much time was almost unnatural to you. You start feeling drowsiness. Something you shouldn't be feeling.
Short question, are you mixing up the saves?
No. I'm not.
Okay.
You shouldn't be feeling because, you don't really sleep.
True.
But you feel sleepy. And then your eyes close. You open them, almost, trying to stay awake. And your eyes open in a forest. You're not on the cart anymore, you are alone. And you see as the skies somewhat purplish. And you actually realize you're standing at an edge of a forest. In front of you is this thick purplish forest with trees that glow a light golden light from within. Behind you, a plain. And through this plain, a path that leads to a very tall gates made out of steel, of dark steel. And you see a light that's traveling, kind of coming towards you on this path. It's dark in here. Not dark in dark like night, more dark like twilightish. So basically, almost as if it was always sunset here. What do you do?
Honestly, no clue. I see nothing else around me besides the path, right?
No, and as you look down, you are not wearing your armor.
Not even my tablet?
You do not have your weapons, you don't have anything of the sort. You are wearing the clothes, but richer than a regular commoner, like a farmer, but it's still commoner farmers' clothing. Village people.
Village people.
Your hand is well again.
Oh. I'm gonna give my hand a... Oh, that's unexpected and convenient. And then I would just walk down this path, considering there's nothing else to do.
Yes,
and this is really weird. But oh well.
Making out the figure that's walking towards you, that light that's walking towards you is actually a figure holding a staff, and on the end of the staff is a lantern. The figure itself looks ageless, is the best way you could describe them. Basically young, but you cannot place their age exactly. You see they have a long dress. It's a female figure. They've got long dress that kind of descends down to their feet in front of them, and behind the trails for a good another meter behind them. On their back, you see two wings folded, and on the front, on their head, almost you see the hair is shortish and black, but with a golden almost afterglow in it, and there are two strands of it that at first look like strands of hair, and then you recognize they are like the stalks of a moth that a moth has. You recognize this figure. You have seen this figure already. This is Luminara, the also known as the Blighted Star. She is everything that your goddess is not. She is basically the representation of lost hope, of forgotten dreams, of everything that people leave behind when they die. Broken promises, everything of the such. At the same time, they are not a evil, but not a good deity. At the same time, they are a deity of generally everything that is forgetting.
They're more in the gray area.
Yes,
it's
but
not
at the same
inherently
time,
good or bad.
Yes, at the same time, they are also usually believed to bring glimmer and comfort to those who have lost, basically.
So she's Mothman.
To those who died.
Mothman.
To those who died and have basically everything that they left behind, she appropriates.
Just to interrupt one more time, sorry. That sounds a lot like Luna. My goddess.
Huh.
I may have been chasing the wrong moon.
Master Chaser confirmed.
Hey, we already know that. It's established. You don't have to call me out.
She stands in front of you. And speaking. Just looking at you with these large golden eyes.
Yeah, I just look back and tilt my head slightly. May I help you? Are you lost?
She shakes her head.
Oh. Okay.
You see. Give me a perception check, please. At advantage.
Because there's so much
close you are.
Could be worse.
13. It's enough. You see something in her lantern, or more closely, more specifically, someone. You see a young girl, maybe 14, 15 years of age. She is very similar to you. Identical, one may say. And then there is a flash in your head. The name Leah suddenly flashes in your head and then disappears. You kind of remember it for a split second and then fades again.
Oh.
And the girl in the lantern itself starts appearing blurry to you.
Just almost staggering, hold my head and look at this person. What did you do? What was that? And then my look kind of drifts towards my hand. It's now again this rotten, grey, useless piece of meat.
It's not actually, not in this dream. It is.
Still not. Then I misunderstood.
It's still not. But you see that on the other one. Slowly, from the tips of your fingers down, starts forming the same tattoo that you have. The purplish vines and flowers.
Wait, it comes on her?
No, on yours. On your hand.
Okay.
And you see, as it grows, you look back up into the lantern. The more this grows, the more unfocused and blurry the image of that young girl is in the lantern.
What are you trying to show me? That I'm not who I used to be? I already know that. But it's the path I've chosen. If it means I can do good in this world, then I'll gladly lose who I used to be. Because someone's gotta in this world. And no one else is doing it.
As you say these words, you see as almost as a candle that is snuffed. The image in the lantern fades completely away suddenly. and then your vision breaks, basically, like glass, like a mirror. It's very weird as something to see, but you see as it breaks and then it recomposes itself, the colors shifting, and you find yourself in the City of Hope.
Ooh.
And Lady Hope is there, and she smiles at you. Good job, Alena. You renounced the loss of hope. You renounced her who takes. But you need to be elsewhere.
Elsewhere, my lady.
Here it's... You have done enough. You need to spread my word in other points of this world. And she extends her hand to you.
Of course, my lady, is your wish. And I'll take her hand. With my left hand, of course.
Okay. Aurethi. You are on the cart.
Yeah.
And you see as Alena sleepingly closes her eyes. And then you, for a moment, everything just, this all lasts a moment, you see her close her eyes. And then she herself emits a blinding purplish glow. It blinds you for a moment. If you close your eyes, it shines kind of through your eyelids. And as it fades, as you kind of stop the horses for a moment, you know, to regather your sight, she's not there.
Oh.
Absolutely nothing.
I'll do my best to try and like calm the horses down, make sure they're not gonna break off, and I'll just sit there for a moment with the cart stopped. Gets any easier, does it?
I'm just gonna insert myself. I feel like the cart stopping and suddenly stopping would probably wake up some people, right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think the light might
Could be.
wake you up.
The light mainly. The light is
yeah.
basically as almost as if when you're sleeping from this from the you see from the card, this just blinding light that just shines through your eyelids. So it's most probably you would should.
Samael's gonna like sleepily like poke his head through the curtains of the wagon. Like it's like, why are we stopped? What happened? What is she going taking a whiz?
Aurethi is just going to take a sec to think about her answer.
Riley's back.
Riley's back.
Well, someone else left and then
Jeez.
Riley comes back. Hitting.
She just disappeared.
Why do you
Seems
mean
like I'll be
disappear?
the one listening to the stream later.
Sorry.
Yes. Like what? Like what? Like she ran into the woods or something? Should we go get her?
No.
Oh, like
Where's-
Alakazam.
Like a flash of light and then
Magic.
poof, gone?
Oh, hi, Cole. I didn't mean
Yes.
to wake you up. I thought I slinked away very, very.
You're very bony.
Yes.
I guess Arthur was sleeping.
Hey, Arthur.
What?
Alena fell asleep and then disappeared in a flash of light.
Oh no. That
No.
seems strange.
I mean, that's probably Lady Hope, right? Taking her away to do some hope spreading,
She says in quotations with her little goblin fingers.
somewhere else.
That sounds like a euphemism.
Yeah, I
Is there
don't.
anything we can do about it right now?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm getting back
I don't
in the
think
sleep
so.
pile.
That's fair. That's pretty smart.
Okay.
I should probably stay out here to keep watch with Aurethi.
You do you.
I sit next to Aurethi and rub my eyes.
Alright, I might fall asleep, but I keep you company. Keep each other awake. Hey. Road trip.
Thank you.
Woo!
Is that a euphemism? I'm not aware.
Road trip? No, it's just a road
that's not a
trip.
euphemism.
Okay, the way you
Listen,
said
my
it.
mind's in the gutter. Yours doesn't need to be. Also, I got
You're still young. Don't worry.
yeah. I did get a very NSFW question from my girlfriend as soon as the game started, so I can't escape it. It's everywhere. It's not just me. I'm surrounded by it.
I think we'll start the horses going at a bit of a slower pace than before.
We're still in the forest? It's been like 2 hours.
I don't
Closer to the
know.
door.
I've been heading north, I think.
You need me to, like, scout the air or something?
I'd prefer if we all stayed in one place.
Yeah, especially if there's some sort of a warping of reality or something like that.
Are we still in the forest, GM?
You are.
At this point, I would have taken a short rest, which means I could, I think, get my divinity back. Where is it? There it is. No.
Or get back in the sleep pile.
No, my channel divinity is by short rest. So I'll quickly take a short rest. And then get that spell slot back.
We are eepy sleepy. Arthur being asleep or whatever just happened makes sense for my connection issues.
Yeah. I'm going to use my newly recovered second level spell with my channel divinity to cast Detect Magic as we're driving and see if we are perhaps in the midst of something, a magical effect.
Feel no magic around you.
Damn. What a waste.
I could have just done that as a ritual.
You should be sleeping. Don't worry about it. You should be sleeping.
Go back
Hey,
to
I can
bed.
do that
Yeah,
as a
well-
ritual, can I? I can ritual cast, can I?
Wizards can't. Wait, actually, yeah. No,
Clerics
you're not
can
wizards.
ritual cast.
Should sleep during the day. I'd sleep better. I'd struggle sleeping at night. Traveling with you guys is
Anyway.
like havoc on my sleep schedule.
Sorry. Well, we're not in some
Arthur,
sort
get
of...
back here. I like the way your claws dig into my back.
What a weird one.
I'm still sitting. I'm still perched atop you. I'm just participating in the conversation. I think like one eye is fully closed, the other eye is half closed, and he's just like,
Less yapping, more scratching my backing.
So we don't seem to be in the sort of magical effect.
Starts doing that cat thing.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining, yeah. You know.
But with
Okay,
bird
so-
feet.
You all go to sleep again. Aurethi, you keep traveling.
Yeah, Aurethi will just say to Kuffah, there's a lot that I wanted to say to her before she left.
I understand that. She had some issues. I don't think she was a bad person inside, but whatever sort of parasite that Lady Hope was, I don't think it was taking her anywhere nice.
She was the worst kind of warrior. She fought without thinking about what she was fighting for. I wanted to see the value in, I don't know.
Well, I mean, she was learning experience for me too. I'm new to the whole faith thing. We don't really have gods in Goblin. We're just sort of afraid of everybody directly above us, all the way up to the top. But that blind faith in someone she doesn't know or understand, that could be me if I don't make the right sort of choices. So I think I need to have a talk with Luna. I need to sort out what I'm willing to do and what I'm not willing to do. So I think my faith isn't in Luna, it's what she stands for. Or what I think she stands for. I think the faith is in me. I think that's where the power comes from. Luna just sort of boosts it up. If Luna doesn't like what I'm doing, then she can abandon me, but I'm not going to abandon my principles if some god tells me to. I believe in the principles, not the god.
Poor Riley. Can't stay connected.
It's actually truly unfortunate.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We're just going to continue riding.
yeah. Kuffah is just sort of looking guilty, but also like relieved. Like there was something that's been bugging her for a while, and she finally sort of squared the circle with the Laura stuff and then the Alena stuff.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sorry. I just thought if Reverie was Imagine Dragons, Samael's 100 gex.
I don't know what that
Just
is.
wall noise. No, it's fine.
Give me another wisdom save, Aurethi.
Oh, joy.
Well,
6.
Oh
Is my low
my
wisdom save going to save
goodness.
me again?
Not this time. You keep traveling through the forest, keeps continuing. Although even if you look around, you do not see any more of those deer skull symbols.
Okay.
There is a moment. It has been already 5 and something hours, but it's still night. It's not even showing signs of becoming morning yet. There is a moment when you struggle to kind of stay awake, and you close your eyes for a moment. You see a vision. You are standing on the tower of a castle. The landscape is completely unrecognizable to you. It is not Lyria. You see in front of you a river delta that goes into the sea. And on the other side of the sea, hundreds, if not thousands, of small islands dotted across kind of the ocean. Some of smaller, several very large, some kind of in a small-ish but kind of medium-sized, similar, and you realize it's similar to the one you are standing on. You are standing next to a banner.
Is it?
No. You see as the banner has 5 black stars on a red, kind of crimson background. You never saw this banner anyway. It's somewhat no, not even. So you're standing on this tower. You recognize it's not yourself even. Your body is weird. It's not your own. You feel that like it's not your own body. You're dressed in this very heavy kind of full plate armor. And you're watching. You're watching your people going to die, basically. Marching to their death. Not yours, not Clan Khorilar. Yours in the meaning of the person you are seeing from the eyes of. You see as they all march, you see columns of people, horses, siege weapons, marching through this river, through this river delta towards a tower, an ivory tower on the shore. And the last thing you see is the banner. The wind rips the banner, kind of rips the flag kind of off the flag post as it flies, kind of almost as a goodbye towards everybody who is marching. And then you snap back awake and you feel the wheels on a road. You're not in the forest. Your wheels are back on a road, marching behind you, in front of you. The forest is way, way behind you, several hours behind you of travel. The time is the same as when you quote-unquote fell asleep.
Okay, I'm not really sure what to make of that, but do I see the Rivermore Castle ahead of us?
Are you traveling towards Rivermore?
Yeah.
That's a big question.
Yeah.
Are you traveling back to the village to drop off?
We don't want her, like, presumably the hag knows where she lives.
Yeah. Even if she doesn't know that Laura's
Yeah.
special, she's not going to let her get away.
No.
Okay. Not yet. You see very, very far ahead of you. Probably very, very far ahead of you. You would see it, but it's of course days of travel ahead of you. But yes, you are back on the road that you were on beforehand.
Okay.
After a couple of hours, the sun rises and everybody is back awake.
Woo! Long rest.
More rest.
I had the worst
Indeed.
nightmare.
I think that's the most resources I've ever had a character use in a day.
What'd you dream about,
More than
Samael?
one fight a day.
I dreamt I was a bad person. I'm awesome, so it doesn't make sense.
Oh. I dreamed I was being eaten by a giant creature with many eyes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a weird dream too.
Oh, when'd you fall asleep? You're supposed to be driving.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
actually really concerning if you fell asleep at the reins.
I mean, you're an incredible driver since we didn't go off the road.
I'm not sure when it was. It was back in the forest, but we're not in there anymore.
Oh. There was something weird going on there. Apparently it wasn't magical.
Anyway, we should be at Livermore soon.
Are we going to Rivermore?
To steal a sword or
That's the
something.
next step on our destination.
Yeah, okay.
We were looking to steal a specific magic item, right? Or am I imagining that?
There's apparently some sort of mystery beneath the castle that we want
That's
to check
what it
out.
was, yeah. That mystery, Mia's new PC.
Whoa.
I am a magic item,
You are the
and I
magic
thought
item.
the magic item was the friends we made along the way.
You're a shield guardian, but as a player character.
I'm at a Rask, hidden beneath a castle,
Yeah.
but as a player character.
King in the castle, king in the castle.
Okay,
I
well,
think
The king of the castle again.
Arathi will hand over the reins
should.
to someone else and have a nap in the back of the car.
Alright, I got it.
Then I can take it. Oh,
what is not there?
I got it.
Kuffah wrangles the horses.
All right. So for the next 2.5 days of travel, 2 days basically. In the next 2 days of travel, what would you like to do?
Travel.
Actually, it's less because Rivermore Castle on the map is misplaced. I'm redrawing the map, by the way.
Oh,
It should
okay.
be basically, you would be what? About 3-ish, because it should be on the river. I know why I placed it so far. About 1.5 days. What would you all like to do during this 1.5 days of travel?
Consume as many
Did
rations.
Alena, when Alena left, did she leave with the sword that I gave her?
Would she be carrying it?
she wouldn't have. She would have. Actually, her pack would be in the back of the cart. I don't
Ooh.
know if she would have a weapon at her side though during the time.
I feel like she would have. That seems like a self-defense thing you
I
would
feel
have.
like she would have. Yeah, I feel like she would have had a weapon on the side. Question is if she would have had that sword specifically, or just have
Or
like
just
her
like a
javelin.
slide-down?
Do you need another longsword?
No?
I think it's
Sentimental.
It is sentimental.
Oh, I'm okay with having only the javelin, not the longsword, if it's sentimental.
Sure.
Although it would be interesting to then try to find her again just to get your
Exactly.
sword back.
When we have a boss fight later, that sword's going to be mutated into something else.
You can. I think it would be better if you had it.
Yeah.
Sure.
A final slap in the face to Aurethi. Our best,
Thanks,
most
Sergeant.
morally upright character.
I can give it back to you by stabbing you through the chest with it once I turn evil.
that sounds
No,
good.
Samael's a blank slate. He hasn't done anything morally questionable just yet.
It's the iron axe or whatever Gundyr. You just we find you
Iron
and you
axe.
have the sword shoved through your chest. You try to take it, and then you become a giant shadow monster. I know how this works.
Exactly.
What is left in your pack? What wouldn't you have had on your person? I guess the first day of travel we go through Alena's stuff.
Let's see. Conveniently, not much.
Damn.
There's a small poetry book in Akron, and there's a signet representing my place or rank in the order of Lady Hope.
You want to drag those into the party loot so we can have them? Would your money have been on your person or in the party loot?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes and no, because I have, like I said before, I have zero money.
Oh,
Completely broke. I have been for like the last 8 sessions
That's
because
true.
she never took any money.
Okay.
Brokey.
Because the amulet, I'm pretty sure she would have on there.
Yeah,
am I
basically
good
she
to
would
mark
have-
off 2 long rests, Vicky?
Hmm?
Am I good to mark off 2 long rests?
Yes.
Cool.
Why is that relevant?
Because I need 2 to get my hit dice back.
Ooh,
Yeah,
would she
it
have her
does.
Technically, she wouldn't have her greatsword equipped because she can't use it right now, but it's a very important one for her. Same with the halberd. You could have her greatsword and halberd.
Could
Yeah,
sell.
which
so I'll drag everything. Greatsword, a halberd, everything
Those are
else.
the other
Well,
ones.
your
I'm
one
gonna-
sword. Everything
I'm
else is on
gonna
her.
rename that Alena's greatsword.
Out of character, I really hope that Alena refines Leia again, and becomes Leia again, because that's damn sad.
Maybe you can help her somewhere in the future.
I tried. I don't know what you saw in your vision.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do with my travel and be able to talk to my knife. I don't care if it responds. I'm gonna talk to it.
You can talk to it. It will. What do you say to it?
Okay, so there's a deal happening, right? So you want something from me. I gotta figure that out. Are you gonna tell me, or is it? How does this work exactly? Because I've not done this before.
God, I wish Riley was here. This is exactly the sort of thing he would jump in on.
Hello, I just start tapping it. God damn it.
Samael, stop talking to yourself.
I'm not! I mean, I am. Shut up. You're not my real mom.
Is Laura just like watching this happen, holding her baby, just like, what the fuck?
Thank God I'm not.
If she wasn't sure
Oh,
about
gross! What, you're into me? Jesus Christ.
Who's that?
Who the fuck is that? I don't know. I don't know why I said that.
She gives you a
I
glare.
am back.
She's
Yay.
one wrong
I
word
call-
away from like chopping off your head.
Samael's trying to talk to his
a
sword
withering
knife.
glare.
Samael's talking to his knife.
It's a normal
that's
thing for
fun.
any young boy to do.
Don't be gross.
I am being very frustrated by the lack of good internet connection.
That's entirely fair, yeah.
Are you by chance downloading anything in the
Understandable.
background that might be affecting your Discord?
It's not my computer, it's the network.
It's specifically that. Okay, just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, no, my network sucks.
Spencer.
It's appropriate.
Yeah. I'm being thematic.
All right.
Okay.
I guess we all got a long rest.
Yes, 2 actually.
Yes.
Yep. 2.
2 long rests.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to
Yeah.
I
sleep
guess
on
2
the
days
way.
passed.
A day and a half. So there's the night we slept getting into the forest, and then Aurethi slept during the day, and then the next night before we get to Rivermore, and then we'll get to Rivermore half day. So it's what, 1 or 2 by the time we get to Rivermore,
Alright.
something like that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, kind of towards
Sounds
the
good.
early-ish evening.
What's the weather like?
What's
Yeah.
the weather like?
Ought to be the 25th
It's-
now of
25th, yes.
of Flores.
Of Flores, yes. It is
I guess
sunny. It's mild
Arthur
and sunny.
spends most of that time with his head stuck in a book, just ignoring the conversations because I was disconnected.
Yeah. The weather, it's the sun is shining. It's still chill. It's not too hot, but you know, it's slowly day after day. It's getting hotter and hotter. Yeah. Go ahead, Kuffah.
Do we have a plan for what we're going to do when we get to Rivermore? It's a heist, right? Sort of.
It might be good at those. We'll find out.
Not necessarily.
Or breaking and entering?
Ideally, we'll get the cat on the other side of the river and then perhaps sneak back and see if we can investigate some more.
Is this
Yeah, you can also.
a working castle? Do people live here? Or is this just a
Yes.
military fortification?
Yes.
No, it's a castle with basically a shanty town on both sides. Basically, two large
Okay.
villages on both
So,
sides.
we could probably drop off Laura here.
What are we doing in Rivermore? Just passing through, or do we have a specific
Yep.
thing we want to do here?
Vermont would probably be safer.
Fair. Yeah. So we heard a rumor that there's some sort of a secret beneath Rivermore Castle. And I believe it's Aurethi that wants to get down there. And because we're a team and a group that is cohesive and has no flaws or cracks anymore, we're going to support each other in our individual
Is
quests.
Alena still missing?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
she never came back. We picked through her pack. We got her halberd, a greatsword, a book of poetry, and
The signet of
a signet
the
ring.
faithful. Actually, the signet she might have on herself.
I would have thought you'd be wearing that. Yeah.
Or it might be that the signet ring that comes from the background would actually be the flower pattern on her head.
Oh, and you didn't have any rations either. By the way, we should consume the rations.
Yes,
so,
I do.
because we
Yes,
don't
I
have
do
good
have
berry anymore.
rations. I do have rations, but
it
the
would be in your
backpack
pack?
is on the top right. The pack is like a separate thing you can click on, which has stuff in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we traveled a day and a half. We have to feed Laura.
Yeah,
Laura,
It's basically two long rests.
One,
how
two,
many is there
three,
here? There is 4
4,
of you, plus Laura's is 5
6
rations. Times 2, 10 rations.
No, it's 6, isn't it?
And then
So,
after that, 5
I'm not,
rations.
counting, I'm not counting the child. I'm not counting the child.
Oh,
The
right. 'cause
child doesn't eat food. The child eats
milk.
milk.
Elena isn't here, so
basically,
so 10 rations.
all Alena's rations.
I'll
yeah.
eat I'll eat the child's rations if they're not happy.
Did Elena have 10 rations?
And then I had 5 rations.
Okay, then those 10 rations are consumed. If somebody wants to remove
Okay.
Those
Those-
rations
had
have been in that pack for like the last, well, basically since this adventure started.
Mine too, yeah.
Just saying. Actually,
Yeah.
Never mind, DMs.
Yeah, I mean, the point of rations is that they last a long time.
Yeah. It's hardtack and the dried meats and
It's like all the not great food, but
Yeah.
the food that gets.
So
To be
according
honest,
to
the hardtack is a bit soggy. You know, it's been under the rain for a bit. It's been traveling with you for a month and a half.
According to the inventory, dry foods suitable for extended travel, including jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts.
there you go. So we
Some of the good stuff, like the jerky, was already given to the cat.
yeah. So there we eat all of Elena's rations. We should track those things now though, because we don't have the hack of having a druid with us.
You do now.
Did the cat vanish too? Or
Oh,
is
was the cat
still
on
alive?
Elena, or is the cat with us?
The cat is always on Alena.
Okay,
The
so
cat is basically hiding underneath her ropes.
the future displacer beast that you'll ride
Sometimes
when you
poking
become a boss will.
I don't
It's
know
gone
why
with
you all
you.
think it's a displaced beast. It's just a normal cat that happens to grow very fast.
Maybe
Maybe it's
it's
just a
a
Maine Coon.
lion.
Maybe it's just a Maine Coon.
Yeah.
Anyway, am I correct in remembering that the Rivermore Castle secret was an Aurethi rumor? Abby?
It was what Aurethi
Yeah.
learned, basically.
So
Yeah.
this is part of your personal quest to do this.
No, not necessarily.
Then why are we doing this? I don't remember. It's been like...
Because we're eventually
Something we
going to
wanna
be
do.
fighting Alara Melon, and I want to be prepared.
Oh, yeah, I got you. We're going to find out what our secret is here, and if it's like a weapon, we'll sabotage it. If it's something we can take, we'll take it. Yeah, because Lady Malin, bad lady. She's the tyrant that's oppressing your people, right?
Correct.
Clan, what's your clan name again? Sorry. Mushy brain.
Khorilar.
Khorilar, thank you.
Okay, so as you arrive to to Rivermore Castle. You arrive at this castle. If you have seen Game of Thrones and the twins, basically it's a bridge castle. So it has 3 large towers, 2 on each side of the river and 1 in the middle. And there's basically a long bridge. On both sides, basically on both ends of the bridge, there are small kind of towns, more like large villages. Also, yeah, every single castle, keep, and whatnot, written, kind of signed on the map, it's also like inhabited. Like all the military emplacements, I didn't write down.
Yeah.
But yes, as you enter the town, is your classical, slightly larger than a village. Not very rich. It's still on a on a river, so it's bound to be a bit richer because of also it's on a major road, so merchants and whatnot pass by here. So it's a wealthy village. It's a wealthy town, basically. It's a wealthier town than the average one. Let's say it like this. And as your cart is entering the town, it's around 3, maybe 4 p.m. I'm sorry. You see there is you hear it, a dwarf. As you kind of turn around, you see a dwarven fella in a red robe, kind of standing. A bit of a crowd around him, maybe 20-ish or so people, and he is pointing at your cart and yelling, "Hear ye, hear ye! Great evil has come in our town. They bring great evil with them." And kind of rambling this kind of
that doesn't sound good.
Pointing at you.
Aurethi, what's going on out there?
Pass by.
He's pointing at us.
Yes.
Did you say? Yeah.
Yes, at the cart.
What's your problem? We just got here.
It's a bit off the road. Like you can hear it screaming.
Wait, so I can't see. So
yeah, no, you can see him. You can see him. It's a bit off the road.
Yeah, so that's
a dwarf in red robes.
Yeah, he ignores you, keeps screaming, keeps talking. Almost this kind of. After this, he starts talking about something like forces that should protect us and so on and so forth.
Is that just like a weird,
like some kind of prophet, basically?
All right, I'm going to go check this out. Anyone who wants to come is free to join me.
Sure, I mean,
I'll
there's
just pull the
plenty
cat
of
over to the edge of the road.
Thanks, Molly Cash.
Galadriel asks, you bring great evil with you and then just move on. Rude.
Yeah. Yeah, you can easily, basically, quote unquote, park the cart, and
I'm sorry, I'm imagining Aurethi pulling up like a parking brake.
Yeah.
Sorry,
All right, let's parallel park. Got to get the horses to turn this way. No, this way. Back up.
yeah,
Parallel park.
exactly. As you parallel park your cart,
Oh no, we drift. And then we ghost ride the cart.
are you drifting? Okay,
We can
sure.
slide the cart.
Yeah,
Handbrake slide the cart.
exactly.
Even better.
Hit the nos. It's just feeding a bunch of carrots to the horses.
Hit the nozzle. Literally push some cocaine.
I'm imagining
Yeah.
the cart. I imagine the cart like those fucking lowriders. Like they just have
Yeah,
the fucking
yeah.
bumping suspension.
I love the idea of Nos is like, we have oat bags laced with cocaine, and we just put cocaine oats in front of the horses.
and the fucking like the horses are dripped out. They're in like sunglasses,
Yeah.
back with tats.
Hit the Nos, and they just start bolting.
They've got really
So-
big fake golden teeth with encrusting. Like
When are you? The big question is, when are you tuning your card?
Yeah, we got to tune. We got to reissue our horses. That's tuning the cart.
Yeah, exactly.
We got to get
Anyways,
the
who is
spinning.
going?
Sorry,
Who is going to check out the?
cleric shit's my business. I'm going.
I have no sense
Okay.
of self-preservation, so I'm going.
Samael, this guy was talking about evil, and you don't exactly look like, you're not
What?
evil.
Evil.
I'm beautiful. What do you mean?
The bandages don't really hide the fact that you do look like the literal devil. You know, from the Bible. That's...
Okay, if it makes you feel better, I just won't
character.
stay-
You look like the
devil
devil
from
from
the
the Bible.
The devils. You don't look like devils.
You
They're
look like-
an extra planar entities generally not seen positively.
You know, I have the joke. I can do it in character.
You look like the devils, you know, from Debator.
I know. I'm like devils from this.
This and
I
that.
think based on.
This is a city.
Well,
Is that your
if it
mouth
makes
bulge,
you-
or are you just happy to see me?
I'm just going to.
This is a
what am I just
city?
going to stand next to you.
What's my knowledge of extra planar stuff? Do I know enough to explain this?
This doesn't exist, basically.
Yeah,
But,
this is a layer of hell, as is Malbulge.
Yeah, I know.
I
But
have
yeah,
a
as,
six. I have 6 in Arcana and History.
Oh yeah, you should know the levers of hell. It's also like it's religious lore, which is how I'm reasoning that Kuffah knows. If we even have the 9 hells here, we might not. I don't know.
Yeah,
Lyria's
we
cosmology.
No, we don't.
Does
We
Lyria
don't.
have a
Scratch what I
hell?
said from the record.
Yeah. Where do devils come from in Lyria? Would we know? Should I make a religion check to see what I know?
No, you would. No, you know, sure, make me a religion.
Yeah,
check.
just to see how freaked out
Let's
people
go.
would be if they see a tiefling.
I got a big jar.
Oh well, never mind. Could I have guidance myself?
No, like,
I'm kidding.
You would know,
It's okay.
you would know the base.
The gist.
So you know that. Yeah, the gist are the 3 lower worlds is basically the
Okay.
quote unquote hells or hell-ish planes of existence in Sylphia. You've got
Planes.
you've got basically Malferon, which is the basically perfect labyrinth. It's an enormous labyrinth, and it's where shades, shadows, creatures of darkness, and all of those come from. Then there is Abyssus, which is basically the abyss. But it's not the D&D abyss, it's sea abyss. Basically, it's an enormous like an enormous sea. It's somewhat like the elemental plane of water, but in a more if you combine the elemental plane of water with the pure chaos plane of D&D, which I always forgot what the fucking name is.
It's the abyss or limbo.
Limbo, yes, exactly.
Is that
and then there is
abyss or abyssus? What did you call it?
Abyssus.
Abyssus.
Abyssus, basically. And then there is Infernia, which is the plane of basically fire, where demons, devils, and all of those fire elementals, and it's basically quote unquote the hell of the world.
Fun.
Fun indeed.
Do we have other planes?
Yes, and then there are the 3 upper worlds, which are Elysia, which is the home of the angels, archons, holy spirits. It's basically a plane of pure blinding light to everyone who is not native to it.
And what was that one
Basically,
called?
it's pure light.
I didn't type it down.
Elysia.
Alethea.
Then there is Serra Luna, which is basically the Feywild. aka where Reverie was from. It's it's both the that and the plane of passage for souls that go into basically pass on into the afterworld, and most of them actually rest in Serraluna. It's basically that forest I've described to you already several times, where it's this perpetual twilight forest with a purplish sky and glowing trees. And finally, there is Empyrus, which is a mountain range, somewhat like Mount Olympus, if you could think. For some cultures, believed that's where the gods live. Currently in Lyria, of course, they believe the gods live on the moons. But it's the least known of the upper planes. It's a vast kind of near infinite mountain range. It's the resting place of spirits of great heroes, basically the demigod plane.
Cool. Is it just those 6, or are there other ones?
Just those
side ones.
Yeah, that's kind of all of the 6. Side there is nothing basically.
Gotcha.
Cool.
And now that we know that, I'm going to say,
So, you look like you're from Infernia, and that's a place of torment and punishment, and we don't necessarily want a guy who's already calling us evil to see you and think that we're aligned with such a place.
I just won't
Doesn't
stand next
matter
to you.
what he thinks, does it?
I mean, it does if he raises a mob against us to burn us.
Well, I don't think I can burn. So I just won't stand next to you guys if that solves our issue. I want to hear the whack jump speak.
do I have any way to disguise Samael?
Oh, wait, is this an issue of my appearance? I can change my appearance, I think.
Oh, you could do that?
Don't disguise him.
I mean, if I could hide the fact that I'm a
You don't
goblin, it would
think
certainly
to
make
do
things
that?
easier.
Do that. Well, not to you, but I could do it to myself.
All right. Well, I mean, if we get into a fight, I suppose we could just kill a bunch of civilians that are prejudiced against devil people.
But yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to be lurking in the crowd, I guess, but I won't be next to the party.
Yep, sure. Is Arthur going?
I'll hang out with Sam.
Sam, I am.
Okay.
I do not like green eggs in ham.
Jar.
I love you, Yusuf. You're so funny.
I'm going to put my sourdough starter in.
Jar
Or
jar,
Abby.
jar jar in a jar in a jar jar.
Huh? Anyways,
Don't worry about it.
as
Fine.
you come close to this, it's not really a podium. You see, he's just standing kind of on what looks like the postament of a statue that either fell down or was never finished or whatnot. And he's just giving the speech to the crowd, and it's all about if the gods are lying to you. There are other gods which the Empire doesn't want you to know that actually can protect you from what these gods they are silent, and they turn their visage away from you and all those kind of things. And actually he after the cart has went out of his view, he doesn't even mention it anymore and just keeps speaking, rambling. After a while, you see a bunch, like 10 or so guardsmen, come around and start kind of going, yeah, go on, keep going, and trying to kind of basically disperse the crowd. You do get with your kind of passive insight, please, Kuffah, you do get the realization that most of those people were that exactly like you, Like, they were there just to enjoy basically the spectacle, not really following his words or anything. You saw a couple of them interested, but most of them were like, yeah, well, who the fuck is this madman rumbling?
That was a whole lot of nothing.
Did this guy... Could I check this guy to see if it seems like he's having genuine insights or if he's just insane? Can I tell the difference with some...
If he is... repeat.
religious sense?
I lied for a second.
You lied for a second?
Sure, give me a wisdom check. A straight up wisdom. Because
check.
it's your...
Oh, finally a nice roll.
You do have a feel that there is something to him. You may believe his words as you may not, it's your choice, but there is something to him. Like, it's not just a madman just going random shit. There is something. You do feel like there may be powers in him of some kind.
But he isn't necessarily aware of them. He's a channeler, he just doesn't necessarily... Like, he doesn't have an agenda, is what I'm getting.
You see as he's trying to kind of convert people away from the current church.
Okay.
And you see as the gods kind of go, yeah, go on, walk on. And then they also kind of, come to the to the podium, and one of them looks up at the dwarf, and he is like, "All right, Amalryk, all right, you've done enough today. Go on, go away. No need to spread your bullshit around here. Go on."
I think I would approach at this point, keeping Aurethi within touching distance.
Hey, Mr. Dwarf Man. Amalryk, I guess. If you're done preaching, I'd love to talk to you over here away from the fighting.
Thalric, got it.
Amalryk, yes.
The conflict. And there's no need to, bother. There's nice, kind guards just doing their job, so we can talk over here.
I see you are interested in my preaching, for sure.
Very much so. Come on.
And he kind of motions towards a place, kind of a place a bit out of the main road.
All right. Aurethi, do we want to go hang out with this guy for a bit? I want to. I don't know if you want to.
We can... I'll come with you.
All right. And, if anybody else friendly of ours is in the... Oh, the crowd is dispersed. Come on, Sam and Arthur.
They get the pickety pocket smoky.
So,
Okay,
Thalric, as we're walking, I guess. Why did you call out our cart as we came into the little town?
Because you bring with yourself a great evil.
1 sec, I gotta step away.
Which is...
I don't know what, but I've seen a vision of that card coming in, bringing a great evil to this town.
Oh no, Spencer's dead.
Sure, this was your god that sent you a vision of that evil.
Yes, it was indeed them. They've been sending me visions since I was born. Most of the people here do not understand what people like me, people who see the will of gods, can give the world. They just see a rambling old man.
I mean, you do see where they get that impression, right? Did I not spoken?
They are ignorant. They do not understand what they cannot fathom. You're muted, Spencer.
How did you know, or even, why would you accuse us of carrying great evil? Do you even know what that is? What is the evil we're carrying, supposedly?
You're bringing with yourself fire and ash to this place.
That's
Burning.
not very specific.
The town will die. That's what I saw.
Oh. So you don't have anything specific, it's just sort of our presence is destructive.
What you brought in here is, yes.
Do you know what that is? Because I don't know what you're talking about.
She says, lying like a liar.
She said, the liar.
I was not shown what. I was just shown who.
Oh, who's that?
You bring great evil. All of you. Yourself.
Us. Not any specific one of us.
Yes.
Well, that's kind of rude.
I mean, that's kind of reassuring. Is like,
Bring death and destruction.
I mean, to know one of us specifically is like exceptionally evil. But I think it's, I don't know. I find it reassuring.
Do you get visions like this often? How often do they prove true?
When my deity wants to give me a vision, they send me one, they've sent me one, they sent me several, and they all turned out true.
And who is your deity?
I call her heir.
Name mean anything?
How's that spelled?
Just EA, basically.
Yeah.
EA.
Challenge everything.
I open
That is
up
a
my
truly
book
evil
of
goddess.
gods. I open up my book of gods and look for it.
Nothing, no.
What can you tell us about Aya? I also have a strange deity that I'm trying to learn more about. I don't have a name for her, but I'm trying to learn more about her. Or how did you come across Aya? What are they like?
She found me in my childhood.
That sounds like
She
Alena.
spoke to me the first time when I was 6 and showed me visions. She knows the future.
I mean, that's not necessarily a deity, right?
So does she
Am I
just...
stupid?
I mean, you're not wrong, Sam. Does she... right? Does she want anything from you, specifically? Or is she just showing you the future just sort of out of the blue?
She chose me as her prophet. I just need to speak and make more understand that the gods are blind, the gods they worship are blind, and they need to look elsewhere, look to what the Empire has taken from them.
I can get behind that.
Do you have any specifics about how the Empire is being taken from them? What's your grievances?
The Empire banned a lot of gods that were worshipped beforehand.
Yeah. That is true. It's not very good.
And the gods that are being worshipped now, the gods that are in power now, they've grown evil and indifferent to our world.
Do you know how to bring those old gods back? Where we could learn about them, find out more about them?
They need to find you yourselves. They are weak, so they cannot reach out that hard.
But
You need to scour the archives, imperial archives of all times, way before the Empire.
that's not something that your average person can get their hands on.
So people like me, people who see, need to lead.
How if someone can't get their hands on imperial records of ancient times that are illegal, how do we tell which are good gods and which are bad?
You will know. Trust me, you will know. You will understand when you see them.
But what if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? What if you're wrong? We've got to hold that as a possibility, right? We've got to have some sort of standard to compare this to.
I'm not wrong. My goddess has showed you many things.
Yeah,
And
but
I
how do
believe
I be sure that my goddess isn't wrong? And that I have not been misled into something that I wouldn't approve of?
You will understand.
Sure.
This guy's very, cordial to us, given that he thinks that we're the horse people of the apocalypse.
Let's be honest,
Right.
we are. I mean, you are. I'm not there.
Yeah, I don't know. Who is this lady? What?
So it sounds like Aya actually doesn't have that much common with Luna, other than the guidance thing. Do you know anything about a goddess of the moon? She holds out her symbol. I don't have any details about her. I thought for a little bit she might have been a goddess called
Liang?
Liang. But I'm not so sure anymore. I don't even know which moon it would be. Other than obviously not the eyeball one. Hopefully not the eyeball one.
I do
Is
not
it
know.
an eyeball moon?
Yeah, look up.
I do not know my goddess. Exactly.
Oh.
Holy shit.
It's the first time Samael's ever looked
My
up.
goddess.
Is anyone
My
going to do
goodness,
anything
I-
about that?
Yeah, working on it.
Okay.
So you don't know anything
My
about...
goddess has not showed me anything about others. But they will return in due time.
Is there any way to ask for a vision or insights? Or do you just wait for them to happen to you?
If your god thinks you're worthy of a vision, they will send you a vision.
I'm not
Do
getting...
not bother yourself if they've been silent. Time flows differently for them. And when they need, they will send you.
That
What
doesn't
is it?
help me now. Alright. Well, thanks for talking to us, Amalryk. Do you want, a copper piece or something for your troubles?
Money is irrelevant to me.
Oh, alright. Never mind then.
I wish you safe travels, and I hope that for once my vision was not true, but I know you've brought great evil with you.
That evil's called Samael. I'm actually very nice. Tries to shake his hand. I'm a little bit of the jokester part of this group.
He shakes your hand kind of absent-mindedly almost. You get this absent-mindedliness from him generally. He speaks a bit detached. He's a bit...
He's crazy.
Slightly. Not right in life.
Oh, your heads are very clammy. Ew.
He looks at you, Kuffah, straight
Yeah.
in the eyes. And then starts walking.
Well, that was creepy.
Can I? Would it be too late to do an insight check, maybe based on just the conversation we just had?
Sure. What are you trying to find out?
How
Like, what's your...
lucid is this guy? Does he actually believe anything he's saying? Is he just fully insane?
Sure. Give me an insight.
What was
Yeah. Sounds legit. Like, sounds that he is believing what he rambles about.
Like, there's a basis to his belief other than just pure insanity.
Yeah.
I mean, you can believe things and be insane.
That's what I'm saying.
Insane
So,
people
like,
aren't lying about what they
I don't know
believe.
if you can really insight like whether or not he's on the brink of insanity or like he is insane. You know what I mean? But he seems like not present in the way he speaks. Like he's witnessing something else, I guess.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah. You don't exactly know. Let's say it like that. Let's put it
Hey,
like
does
that.
this place have any more of those rations things that we've been eating? Because those are really good.
You already had one today. Stop it.
I have money. I could pay for it myself. I think I have money.
Where do you get money?
It's not in one bag. It's more like, huh?
Where'd you
I
get
woke up
money?
with it. So I presume it's mine.
I mean, that's, finders keepers.
Yeah,
well,
that's exactly. I need keepies.
that was weird. And a little
No
disappointing.
shit. Goblin lock.
Goblin lock? What are you talking about?
I vaguely remember the story about a goblin detective called Goblin Lock.
Now who's genre aware?
And then their whatchamacallit, their partner detective called Hobson.
Hmm.
Oh, I made that up.
This joke is a
Anyways.
dead end. Moving on.
We're in a city, right?
Yeah, a
City.
village.
Like
A
big
village
town.
outside of Rivermore Castle.
It's more of like a small city.
Yeah.
Let's put it like this.
So there's two cities on either side of the river, each backing up into the castle. I don't think we need much in the way of resources. We could stock up. I'm saying this in confidence with the party. We could stock up on materials, make it look like we're supposed to be here, and then move on, and then, of course, park a little ways down the road, off the road, come back, sneak up the river into that secret hidey hole under the castle to find out what secrets are hidden here.
As you actually get back to the cart,
God damn it.
I would imagine maybe you're speaking this as you're going towards
Yeah,
the cart.
in confidence.
As you get back to the cart, you see as there is somebody standing next to the cart,
Hi.
waiting for you. Mia,
Hello.
describe your character, please. As you have found them after, I'll tell you what you've been tracking.
If I'm going to take a guess, it's a dainty but weirdly tall woman with red hair and a big wide witch hat, and maybe a foxtail. And
No, it's not Selena.
I'm just describing every one of your characters.
No, no. That was Selena. That was straight up Selena.
Big wide sun hat or witch hat.
Of course, if you're going to chat. You know how it goes. It's the same pattern as in Call of as in Curse of Strahd. I have the kind of fucked up character that has a lot of trouble with the party, and the new character is a very warm and nice and open and very easily to agree with witch. It's that simple.
Mhm.
I don't make the rules.
All right, Mia. So what's her deal?
Hey, get away from our car. That's our car. You can't be stealing it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it sounded like
that's
Lucky
our
Wiki wanted to send me something.
that's
or
our
say
orphan.
something. I have to read something.
Yeah, I'm just trying to initiate the conflict.
I guess not
I
orphan.
love conflict so fucking much.
Hey, that's our pet NPC.
Get away from our pet NPC. I mean it.
It was. Are you going to describe your character, Mia?
Yeah. Let me just save the new dice settings. The lady that you are seeing there is of normal stature, has a very, very lovely green and white dress on, and a big brown witch hat.
Yep.
As Spencer suggested, or expected. And she's holding a kind of walking stick, more like a rod, basically.
I knew it.
That has a lantern hanging from the top.
Is it nighttime?
Huh? No, it's
There's just a
daytime. I think.
lantern on it.
There's just a
Okay.
lantern on it,
It's
which is
the-
currently not lit.
I just realized I've been muted for the past half an hour.
Yeah.
And I have been making small comments, but
Oh,
nobody
oops.
knows what they were.
No.
Damn, I hate when that happens. Also, did I clock
Oh,
Mia's
what
character
quality?
design, or did I not clock Mia's character design?
Someone.
Close
This lady who was of average stature wearing brown witch's hat.
A
And green
dainty
and
Do
white.
we
girl
have?
who's taller than you
do we
think,
have any image?
There is an image,
with a
I
big
don't
red
know if
hitch
anybody
hat
else
and a
wants to
staff.
share it,
Maybe
but,
maybe foxtail.
but no, this one doesn't have foxtail.
No.
It might be the one I use in Discord from a profile.
Oh
pic.
yeah.
Ah! It's It's Luna.
I love you, Mia, and I can read you like a book.
It is Luna, but not Luna. But maybe it is Luna.
Does she have an owl like in the picture?
The proper one has, but she doesn't have her owl with her.
Okay.
Oh.
Hootle is not with us. Hootle stayed home. Anyway,
But
that-
Hootle could join me and Merlin.
I mean, up to Hibiki, I would say that she has Hootle as a familiar in this world as well. Who would normally
Yeah,
hide
probably
underneath her head.
stayed home.
Yeah. that's
Oh
better.
no, actually, they're with your partner.
Huh? They're with my partner. That makes sense.
Yes.
Cute.
Maybe I can communicate to them or something,
got
and
back.
that would be a good reason. Welcome back.
Mia is playing
Hello.
a witch character with a broad hat and a staff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Again.
This one is not Fox themed, though.
It's just her profile picture.
Yeah.
The profile picture is character art from a different character that transcends universes.
She was checking out the cart, and Samael told her to fuck off. Basically.
Yeah, I think it's another homeless. I said, I'm the only homeless allowed in this party.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Aren't you all
Hello?
homeless?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I have a home.
Arthur-
I'm not homeless. I have a home.
Arthur just reads you look at like a book as a person who likes owls and just walks over. Hello.
Oh, hi. Say, is this your
What are you doing? Yes. What are you doing?
I have some questions.
What about?
I have questions too. Like, get away from our cart.
That's not a question.
All right. And I'll take a step back. I mean, he asked me if I could take a step back from cards. So it's technically a question or a request, depending on what you see. But technically, it's a question. Is it a question? If it's a request, is a request a question? Anyway,
No, he said, I have a question, get away from our cart. That was a statement.
Oh. Yeah, what is your question?
That's a question.
My brain is wrinkled.
I think that is very normal.
What was your question?
Have you happened to have encountered any coven-related things recently?
What's a coven?
Do I know what a coven is? I feel like I know what a coven is.
Yeah,
a group of witches.
Probably
Kuffah was lying like a
Arthur,
liar.
you're probably the one that would know. Yes, a coven is
A coven. A collection of
group
witches.
of witches and or hags. They're both known as covens, but
Well, depends on what kind of coven you're speaking of. We just encountered a hag. It was very unpleasant.
Ah, that makes sense. I'm guessing that that bunch of smoke in the middle of the woods then was your doing as well?
miles away.
Yes,
There's no
that
way
was
you saw
related.
that.
You're not the mother of a hideous, horrible, heinous creature called Bony Dolores, are you?
Last time I checked, I didn't have children.
Oh, thank God.
You ever heard of anyone named Dolores?
No, but I kinda was feeling like there was something ominous about. I could
Right.
feel... Connection is not the right word. It's more like a stench.
I don't smell that bad. Or do I?
I mean, you could do with a bath.
To be honest, you all could do with a bath. You've been traveling
I'm
for the
Probably
last
Samael.
several days.
What do birds do to be clean? They probably have
They
some
also
sort
bathe. They also
self-
they
Yeah,
do also.
have you not seen a bird bath before?
Yeah.
What is
They
your
like to
They
bath
also
either
do.
with water or with sand.
what is your interest in our alleged coven-related activities? Suspicious
Well-
Alenero.
As your feathery friend has said, there's two kinds of covens. There's witches' covens and there's hag covens. As you have so gratefully told me, the pull that I'm feeling is connected to a hag coven.
Yeah, and we were not friends with them, and it seems like you're not friends with them because you're not hideous to look at. So,
I don't think every hag has to necessarily be hideous, it's just that most of them are fey.
I think
yeah,
it's
it's
part
fine.
of the nature of a hag
I
to
think
be
they literally have to be ugly.
kind
That's
of unnatural.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Lot of
beauty is in
character.
the eye of the beholder, right?
God, don't talk about beholders. I had a nightmare about one last night. Now, for reals,
Jeez.
what is your connection to covens? Because we did just have an encounter with a hag that was pretty brutal. If you're looking to hunt hags, I don't want to do that again anytime soon.
Oh, no, I don't intend to hunt hags. As to my connection with covens, and she, like, looks up at herself and off it.
Witch.
Yes.
Cool. I'm a wizard.
Ooh.
We're
Not
like
a wizardry, but
magic cousins.
hi, Samael.
Hopefully.
Well, technically, I have studied wizardry until I was introduced into the coven.
You know any cantrips?
What is your name, by the way?
I do know some cantrips.
I'm Kuffah.
Oh, pardon.
Hi.
Pardon. And she is going to do like a long quick spell.
We talk
My
shop.
name, my name is Minali Lanternlighter.
Menali.
Luna Moth, depending on which one you prefer. But that's more like a witch thing.
Lunamath.
It's a pretty name. I like it.
Thank you. I like it too. It's very fitting. But the lantern lighter because and she like shakes her stuff, you know.
Yeah, makes sense.
Light the lanterns at night.
And Luna Moth because of the colors. Or maybe the colors because of the nickname.
Partly. Not only, but mainly. There's reasons and meanings behind the witch's name, but that's not important.
Ooh. Oh, do you want to meet Merlin? Merlin, come here. Lands on shoulder. This is Merlin.
Aw, Merlin's adorable. I wish I had Hootle with me. They would get along great, I think. But I left my familiar home. It's better if he stays there. Watches over my dear. With the coven. Anyway, have you taken anything from said hag that you encountered?
Nope.
Yes.
Are you-
I
No, we
pull out
definitely
the
didn't.
spell book.
We just fought them, and then we ran away because we almost died, and one of us did
I
die.
stole her spell book.
Ah, for fuck's sake, Arthur.
Oh, the hag's spellbook. Most hags don't necessarily use spellbooks. May I see?
Me and
Arthur,
both
we
just have our
can't
heads
trust
in our
everybody.
hands.
Stranger danger, Arthur.
So you teach.
I was
You have
I was
information. You don't freely give it up.
I was planning to transcribe some of these spells and put them into my spell book. We just need to get the money to do so, because we're poor.
I don't think that's what people are upset about.
Anyway, I would like to look at the Hex spellbook.
Yep.
I will hold it, but I'll like let
You keep it in your
take-
hands.
Yeah.
Well, more or less what I would expect from a Hex spellbook. Mix
Yeah.
of just generally useful stuff and extremely horrendous stuff that no one should ever want to cast.
Yeah, no, I'm planning to transcribe like counterspell from it and alter self, arcane lock, really useful stuff.
Yeah, those are quite useful, I do agree.
I'm not particularly interested in blood drain or soul sphere.
Yeah, that is... Glad that you don't even consider those.
Yeah, they're not really my vibe.
Yeah, some spells are better to just not be, you know... You can't.
So-
Question to DM, is the book the thing that I feel the pull towards? Or is the thing I'm feeling the pull towards still in the card?
You don't exactly have. It was the card that you felt. It was something
So not the
in
book,
the card.
okay.
You don't
book was on
exactly.
me.
You cannot pinpoint the item exactly,
Well,
but you feel
unfortunately-
kind of almost.
The book is the only thing we took
Is
with
it
us.
the giant ball of steel?
Arthur!
No, this is Riley. That's Riley.
Yeah, Kuffah just says, well, unfortunately, if it's not a book, there's nothing else we took with us. That's all. Yeah, we fought the hag. One of us died. We got out with the spell book. And we burned the whole place down and then moved on.
Arthur looks at you with confusion because clearly we took more than.
Give me deception, Spencer.
Disadvantage because Arthur's blowing up my spot.
Disadvantage because
Arthur's giving away the game.
because she's also feeling like there is something in the card.
Well, that's an 8. So I am lying so bad.
I think that even
We
your
definitely
passive
didn't take
insight,
anything.
yeah,
We
is
definitely
over.
didn't take a
Passive
giant ball of
insight is
soul
significantly
steel.
bigger than 10.
Yeah, it's 12, so yeah, you get the feeling like someone is bullshitting you.
Yeah, I am gonna go down on an island with Kuffah. I don't want to take anything that is yours. It's just I am a bit worried about what it might be, because hags tend to put curses on things and have negative energy stick to things, especially if it's something that was in their lair for a long time. I just want to make sure that you're not getting cursed and then have horrible things happen to you. I'm sorry, it sounds like I'm trying to scare you. I'm not trying to scare you here. I'm just trying to help.
What?
Whilst this whole conversation has been going on, could Aurethi have been looking for a blacksmith?
Yeah. Could I insight check this witch lady as well while we do the...
I think we are
Everything.
still outside the town, right? Because you were looking
No,
at
you're in the town. You're in the
Ah.
town. The cart is parked inside of the town, basically on the side of.
Oh yeah,
the
right.
road.
Never mind. We just went in basically.
Stage whisper to Kuffah. Do you think it's the giant ball of metal?
Arthur, for fuck's sake. Oh, and Aurethi's gone. Could I just make an insight check and then we can jump over to Abby for the shopping montage?
If it's alright, I'll go with Abby, because I feel like those two are occupying this scene, and I might as well be the other scene.
Never mind.
Ah,
Is that good?
yep.
Amazing. Yep, you're good.
She seems trustworthy.
Aurethi and
Hard to
Samael, you're looking for a blacksmith for what exactly?
A buyer for the soul steel.
Oh,
You
nice.
just, I like the idea that you're making me carry the big ball thing, and I was like, it's bigger than me. Like you came with a big ball.
If it breaks what was happening there,
No,
we
that's
probably
funnier.
wouldn't have
That's
took it
funnier
with
if it's
us.
not in the card anymore.
I feel like you wouldn't just carry the huge heavy thing around,
heavy
but would
enough,
keep it.
It's heavy enough to where it's actually heavy to move with. Like,
Fair.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
it would
about-
make sense.
Hear me out. I
believe
could roll it like an elephant on a big circus
Like a
ball.
dung beetle.
Oh yeah, roll the how much was the 10,000 gold, like, or 1,000 gold piece thing in the middle of the road?
I feel like it would be better to have it in the cart until you actually found the buyer instead of walking around with it out in public.
Fine. But so what are we doing in town? We kind of just left them with that random lady.
Give me an intelligence check, Aurethi.
Intelligence. I'm quite intelligent.
So bright, so smart.
Big brain.
So smart.
Big. What was it
So
about
bright.
quite intelligent? I'm looking for his blacksmith.
Hey, listen, good things happen to good
I got
people,
a ball.
which implies
That was
find-
called for.
You find a couple of
I just looked at
blacksmiths.
1,000 GP.
Yeah. You find a couple of 10,000 silver, that's what I was thinking. You find a couple of blacksmiths. None of them are interested in buying, mainly because, if they have to buy it and they don't know how to work soul steel, it's just a mass of soul steel laying around in the thingy, and if they want to resell it, then they need to, to pay additional shipping fees. Most of them tell you that if you want to sell something like that, or sell any, I know how much you declare you have with you, but if you need to steal any amount of soul steel, probably better to do it in a big town, like in a big city.
Right.
There you will most probably find people that actually work with such rare metals.
Is there no other, not a bazaar, but a collector of magical things?
Not here, unfortunately, not here.
You said it was like a trade town. Are there any merchants?
It's mostly a toll town more than a trade town. So it's a town basically built around trade tolls.
Okay.
Like people passing through here pay a toll to pass through the bridge. And
As we're heading back, I'll just say to Samael, now that Alena's gone, you're going to need to join me on the front lines. I know that you can stay back and fling magic, but we're more effective if we fight together.
I mean, I don't think I can. I could throw the dagger. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm hoping that you're big enough and scary enough that you'll get targeted mostly.
That's the hope.
The two pointy talent thumbs up.
next fight, Samael literally gets demolished.
Hey, Samael is getting the extra 5 hit points from Aid. They should be fine. Or he should be fine.
As you have done that, and you would return to see all of your friends. It's not a very big town, so it's easy to find like the 3 blacksmiths that are in town. You would see your friends talking with somebody new, apparently, next to the crowd. So how's our conversation going there?
You're really hard to read. I don't trust you.
Oh my, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think she seems trustworthy.
Was not my intention. I'm really just honestly concerned.
This lady is a witch.
This is friend. Maybe.
Right, I'm getting mixed answers.
She sensed that we had a fight with Boney and wants what we took.
I don't think she wants it. I think she
No.
wants to help us not be cursed.
She wants to check it out.
That one.
Allegedly
The
for
cursed
good
thing.
purposes.
What are your allegiances?
Not the Empire?
Oh, whoa.
And I
wait,
give you a
what?
confused look. Like, what do you mean?
Why? It's a pretty straightforward question. I'm asking who you work with.
I
A
don't
puppet.
work
Which
with
puppet?
anyone. Well,
Independent agent?
I do belong to the Grove of Varuna Isle, if that is what you're asking.
Does that name ring a bell?
Not the Coven. Varuna Isle rings a bell for everybody. Varuna Isle is now known also as the Desolation of Nali Vor. As long as you know, that island, it's barren. Literally everything that was during the Ivory Wars, it was one of the major disasters during the wars against the Ivory Towers. It was a pretty sizable island that is in the east, in the southeast. Basically, 2 towers descended on it, and everything organic was literally stripped away from the island.
And
People,
the Ivory
plants,
Wars,
animals. Ivory Wars thousands of years ago.
that's and it's still barren.
It's still barren. As long as like empire, like people from the empire, like that aren't like, as long as you all know, it was such a big disaster. The empire actually gave up on actually trying to repopulate or trying to retake the island, even during the Ivory Wars. Like
Anyways,
happened
so-
Twilight Wars, you may as well make it
Position-
believable. That place hasn't been inhabited in millennia.
Well, that is where you are very mistaken. My people have lived in that place far before the towers dropped, and they have endured through the 4,000 years of the towers slumbering. And we are enduring still with the towers active again. Although our mission, so to speak, has been a bit compromised by the towers being awake again, we're a bit in a stalemate.
What's that mission?
Well, for the past 4,000 years, we have tried to revert what the Ivory Towers did to our home. You see, when it happened, when the towers first appeared and started draining the Isle of all of its life force, my ancestors managed to section off a part in the center of the Isle, make it a grove protected from the influence of the towers. Once the towers started to slumber, about 4,000 years ago, we started to slowly, painfully reclaim nature and bring life energy back to the desolate land. Until 20 years ago, when the towers slowly started to wake up again, and now it's all that we can do with our strength to keep it at bay, so to speak.
Can I make an
Are you
insight?
following any of
Sure.
this? I whispered to someone.
I hope this is a super low roll again. It's so funny.
Fuck.
It's pretty low.
Sick.
That
Sounds truthful. Or not, depending on how you want to interpret the 6.
Hard to read.
Hard to read. She's speaking like it's absolute truth to her.
Yeah. Right, well, we didn't pick up much, just a spell book and some metal.
Would I have any connection to like metal and like something metal related to hacks?
Give me a Arcana.
Metal, you say, and thinking happens. I would say 25 is pretty good.
25 is very good. Now, depending on what metal, there are several that may be related with hags. Now, basically, wait, let me find what I was searching for. Give me a moment. Okay, here it is. You would know a couple of things. You would know, as long as metal goes on, there is cold iron, which is basically anti-fey metal. Also very rare and somewhat expensive. There is, of course, soulbound steel, which it has relative magic dampening as well. Like, it can help dampen like magic signatures or whatnot. Very good to create containers sometimes. Then you've got wave washed steel. Basically, that's very rarely found in hags because they rarely use weapons. Wave washed is very good. It's very rare. It generates naturally in abyssos, like in the plane of abyssos, and it's very good at dealing with armor. Incredibly rare. And then there is Windforged, also rare for hags to use, but also good for containers and such because it's very, very sturdy. Depending on the metal, could be a lot of things. You don't exactly know what could it be unless you would know the type of metal.
Yeah, and then I'll just like start thinking like, what kind of metal, if I may ask?
Well, it seems like steel.
Seems like steel. Steel.
Problem is, most of them seem like steel.
Does it seem like normal steel, or would you say it might have some additional properties?
Oh,
Well, it's what's to be deal with ours. You can't have it.
it
I
makes
don't
it
want it.
more. It makes it easier to avoid your fuck ups. Like if you get in trouble, it gives you like extra chances to avoid problems. Because the saving throw is the mechanical one, right? That's the one we got?
Yes. Yeah, reroll a mental save.
Yeah.
So basically, it makes you more resilient, dampens, of course, magical effects on you that influence mind.
Yeah, that's what we pass along.
Would I connect the dots from this little information?
Yeah, it could be that actually this place could... this item could be actually a container more than something to mask something.
Huh.
Did anyone check if it was
Oh.
hollow?
Oh.
I can check
Is it
that
like a
out.
solid metal ball, or is there like
I knocked on it. It sounded
Something-
solid.
in it? How
Aurethi,
sure are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
are we trusting this lady?
Pretty sure.
Yes,
because she's a PC.
Yeah. Aurethi,
No,
are we
I
trusting
prefer
this
when there's
lady?
actually reasonable argument.
Aurethi, are we trusting this lady? That's you, Abby. Kufa's looking
Not
to
sure.
you. Oh, okay.
See what she wants.
If it's
All
alright,
right.
I would like to sneak off into the cart with the ball because I'm gonna try and knock it and see if it's hollow again.
Yeah.
I already did that.
So we have.
know,
If you knock it, it seems not hollow.
We can let you inspect the thing. Yeah. Come on.
I'm gonna try and talk to the ball while
We
this is
have some
happening.
friends. We have some friends in
Hello?
the cart. We're just transporting her to. Where are we going? Verdamont. We're just transferring a friend of ours to Verdamont. Don't worry about it.
There's a baby in there, so you gotta be quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course. Because, well, I'm feeling full, which is usually a bad sign. And what you're describing kinda sounds like soul steel. It's usually used to contain things to the kind that would radiate magic, the kind that someone like me would pick up.
Maybe shouldn't have the baby near the soul steel.
It is a kind of container. It dampens magical effects, so it's often used to conceal something that is radiating energy.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, then, yeah, we definitely need to bring you inside here. So you're like a wandering... No,
Magical pest control?
Crusader. Yeah, you're like a...
Oh, I'm not like pest control.
But you said you're not...
I'm-
Your allegiance isn't to the Empire, so you're like a free agent?
I mean, I don't have anything to do with the
Just
Empire. The Empire
wandering.
has nothing to do with where I live.
So you're just wandering around doing
It's
good,
more-
trying to restore your homeland?
Technically, I'm not just aimlessly wandering around trying to do good. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that we can stop the towers on my home island.
Well, this is the ball of soul steel, and this is Laura. Laura, don't mind the lady. She's nice.
Yeah, Laura, don't say anything, then Hibiki will have to think of what you'll say.
And I just give Laura a short wave. Does she look alright, or does she look super shitty?
Yeah, this,
No, she looks weak, but
I did
she,
kind of
she,
set it
she
up
got
like we
better.
kidnapped this lady.
Oh,
Blink twice and you've been kidnapped by an adventuring party.
Yeah.
Blinks twice. No, I mean,
Blinks thrice.
I mean, we are
I would like just rolls.
kind of
thrice.
kidnapping her because she wanted to go home.
yeah, exactly.
No, actually, we know better. Better for you. No, you don't need to go home.
I would like to do a thing with the lady, if I may. Before I inspected wall, I would go to the lady and like, you seem like you had a rough time. Are you okay?
Well, a lot has happened, but they've been taking good care of me.
That's good to hear. I'm glad you're in good hands. May I offer something that might help
In
with
this
the
trying
tiredness
time.
in these trying times? Something that might help a bit against the tiredness.
Well, if you want, then yeah, yes.
Yes. One moment. And
She is breastfeeding, remember. If you give her anything, the baby gets it too.
yep.
No drugs.
She takes off her pack, and you can see that on her pack, on like one side, there's two little containers with flowers that are kind of dangling there. She puts on the pack carefully, gets out a small knife from a belt, and then looks on one of them and cuts off a tiny sprig of it. And it's like little lavender colored petals on it. And I would then use it and like, may I have your arm?
Yes.
Just for a moment.
she
and
holds
I'll-
out her arm.
And I'll gently like take this little lavender sprig and run it along the bottom of the underside of her arm, and then put it into a hand, close her hand around it. Just hold on to that for a tiny bit, and you should be feeling a bit better soon.
Yeah, and as you do that, you all see as there is a small light. What color is the light coming from her hand?
I think it would be like a very, very gentle and warm lavender color,
Okay, yeah, you see this
considering
lavender
what I'm
light,
using.
yeah, coming from Laura's hand, and then you see as the kind of the circles around her eyes, and generally the tiredness that she has been feeling for these couple of days, it retracts very fast, and you see as it basically recovers the level of exhaustion from her.
That looks much better. I also recommend some warm tea with a bit of honey if you can get your hands on it.
Hey, you're not
Helps,
the
it
nurse
does
here.
wonders.
You're not the nurse here.
Oh,
I'm her
Oh
nurse.
no, I'm not the nurse.
But yeah,
You
tea,
let other people help.
tea and rest. Yeah.
Getting jealous.
That
Yeah,
was fast. I put
tea
my
and
little
rest.
thing away,
Yeah.
and I like stand up, like, sorry, I didn't want to intrude. Just thought I could help.
Oh, it's just that the baby's vulnerable, and we like Laura.
It makes sense that you're worried for your friend.
Yeah.
And congratulations on becoming a mother.
She stares blankly as Sabiki does not give her a voice.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah. Like, thank you. It's
I don't
Maybe
think I
thanks
have
to them.
anything that could be a gift for the child. Nah. Then I would actually like to check out the soul steel ball. I also got
give me a
close.
perception.
Give me a moment. I'm just gonna put this here. This might be interesting to have. Percepzione. Oh my!
Oh wow.
Damn.
I see everything. Net 2024.
As you analyze it, you pick up something the others of the party haven't.
Aha!
Very, very. It's very, very. It's almost unnoticeable. There is a little seam going around the ball, almost as it can be opened in some way.
Would I have an idea how it might be able to be opened? Dudum.
Poor Riley.
With that, yes, it's actually a twist. So if you twist it, kind of from two different sides, it can pop open.
Oh no, we haven't discovered spreading in this funny university yet.
What a twist!
Oh my God.
Who was the one who was? Oh yeah, you were. Wait, did I get any names yet? By the way, besides
Yeah.
Arthur.
Oh, I guess Samael and
Was it- Arthur did say
Aurethi
their
didn't
name.
necessarily. I also said mine. Kuffah.
Kuffah.
Kuffah, can you place
Yeah.
your hand roughly here?
I guess. Yeah, here.
And now, like, go to the left and right with your finger. Do you feel that?
Oh, how do we miss
Now that
this?
she points that out, yes, you.
How do we miss
it's
this?
very, very faint.
There's a seam here.
It's very, very faint.
To be fair, if you don't know what you might be looking for, it is not something you would find.
Okay.
If I didn't know this might be a container, I wouldn't have found it.
You're on slightly thicker ice now.
Oh, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
Depends if you like ice.
Also, I don't know why
I
I
know-
would have that particular idiom since I grew up underground and then in a desert, but
I'm more of an
Oh, brown
outdoor,
or maybe
but I guess if I'm on ice, I would prefer to be on thick ice as opposed to thin ice. Apparently, that's better. I think this opens if you like twist one way and one the other way.
hey, Sam.
Question is if we want to do that here in the center. I mean, question is if you want to do that at
Okay,
all,
so,
and if you want to do that in the
Samael has
center of
poor
a town.
impulse control.
Yeah.
Samael has poor impulse control. So
Yeah.
Can I roll something to see if he?
I was
just starts
thinking.
with it?
I was thinking I was going to call you out because I was going to prompt that you were doing that.
Give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
And I don't really like. As he contemplates just doing it because he's chaos incarnate.
As he,
That was
good,
almost a critical fail, but I think
As-
that's a 16.
as he ponders the orb.
Video.
It
My
might not
hand's
be as
running. I'm
smart,
not twisting.
considering what a hag might want to hide from the world. It might not necessarily be a good idea to open that in the center of a town,
All right.
or at all potentially. But
Okay,
I
but-
think whatever I was feeling is inside of this thing.
Would you like
Are we
to...
gonna go to the woods and unleash something horrific this for the second time in this campaign?
Yeah, same.
Hey,
If we do get to open it, I want to be the one to open it.
Manali, I really don't want to do this in town or around Laura. Would you want to maybe
come with us? You seem to be an expert on this sort of thing. Come with us until we're able to open it. And
It might be a better idea to not open it.
Well, we want to deal with whatever's inside,
Question
right?
mark?
If it's an evil thing inside, we want to destroy it so it doesn't hurt anybody else. Eventually, it's going to
Mr.
get opened.
DM,
Yes.
would I know if it would be a good idea to just keep it closed forever or to open
You
it?
have you have no idea. In there could be a weapon, could be an artifact, could be, I don't know, a very important ingredient to cook. It could be some kind of animal
have, like,
piece, could be a book,
memories
could
inside.
be a communication device, could be whatever.
It could be anything, really. But it's anything that is related to a hack.
Well, I think the hag took my memories, so maybe my memories are inside of here.
Can that
I want
happen?
this back.
Can that happen?
Yeah, you can take memories, I
No,
think.
but like, can they be stored in a vessel?
I'm sure there's
I don't know
some kind
the
of
fuck
magic
is it.
items that could do that.
Well, anyway, the offer still
You know,
stands.
magic...
Would you like to come with us until we're able to deal with whatever's in there?
Might as well. I mean, I came here being drawn to whatever it is that is inside there. So I might as well stick around.
And you have no special allegiances to the Empire?
No?
How do you feel about breaking and entering?
Breaking and entering what? Well, this seems like a very, very random question to ask someone you just met.
Are you a cop?
What is a cop?
A guard?
That's what a cop would say.
I'm not the guard. We don't
You-
have guards at the...
Are you
At
pro?
Aurethi.
Are you pro guard? Are you a thin male line sort of type?
I don't know what you mean with that.
Like chainmail, thin chainmail line. Are you pro guard?
I think this is called a chain.
Pro lar?
I don't wear chainmail.
It's a euphemism. What I'm saying is, we might be.
I think an enemy of the Ivory Tower is a friend of mine.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. We might be planning something a little illegal, just a little bit. And I mean, if you're going to be traveling with us, we could use an extra pair of hands. We recently lost a party member. 2, actually.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah, well, only one of them died. The other one we kind of wanted to go, so it's not really, that's not much of a problem.
Oh, so they went their own way at least. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds better.
We're caught ideological differences.
Oh, that
she-
happens.
She was going in a different direction in life. We had different priorities. We wanted different things. These things happen. You grow apart.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Everyone has their own way to walk. Question to our DDM.
Yes.
What would my stance be towards the Empire? Or rather, what would the gross stance be towards the Empire?
/ breaking and
Basically
guessing-
neutral. Basically neutral. Like you've been
Makes sense.
living so far, kind of. From
I know,
one-
I vaguely know it exists.
Yeah, like you know that it exists, but it's not a like. You did not interact them with thousands of years, so basically.
Yeah.
Wait, I just realized the second tower hit Varuna Isle.
For fuck's sake!
I want a pogging, like, soy jack fucking this picture of Samael is pointing at the fucking tower on the island.
Do you believe in karma? Do you think you're a bad person? Anyway,
They said
Thank you,
people
thank
like me. I'm a good person.
So yeah, are you cool with breaking and entering?
If there's a reason for it, I guess.
Well,
There's something going on beneath Rivermore Castle,
yeah,
and we want to find out what it is.
yeah, because we are
And I would have liked
adventurers. Also that.
You want to break into the castle?
Yep.
Yes,
That seems a bit reckless.
it is.
So, I don't know if you're familiar with the concept of adventuring, but the whole thing is pretty reckless.
What's adventuring, actually?
Oh, it's
I
where
know the word,
behind.
but
heroically minded people go out into the world and try to do good. And in the process, sometimes have to do bad things to make good things happen.
Not that aspect.
Well, I mean, day's not over.
Good things happen
Listen.
to good people.
Theft is normally wrong. Theft isn't wrong when it's for the greater good and from people that can afford to lose it. Or who are bad.
that doesn't really make sense, does it?
We are act utilitarians, not rule utilitarians.
A what?
Don't worry about it.
Ignore her, she talks nonsense sometimes.
I'm very confused now.
Why don't you just follow along, and if you
Alright.
see something you don't like, you can leave.
Yeah.
Alright.
And
I
if
like
you
a
do
lot of
leave,
things,
you
and that
didn't,
is like not many things, so I think I'll be fine.
and if you do leave, you didn't see anything. She points at her eyes. Points at your eyes. Right? You didn't see anything. If you leave.
Well, when I leave, I would not be looking at you because I would be looking where I'm going, so I wouldn't see you then, right?
I don't think this lady understands idioms.
You basically
Very
have
like
like
Alena in that way.
Was that what I
She's
missed
very
that? Maybe.
literal.
Yeah.
She's very like Alena in that way. She's very literal.
Yeah. But also, she's not going on and on
So-
about hope, which is less bad.
On and on about hope. What?
Hey, by any chance, are you in service of a parasitic sort of cult deity?
No. My faith lies with the grove.
It's good enough for me.
Everyone,
That's good enough for me.
I'm going to try and take the cards through the checkpoints. Once we're on the other side, we can double back and
Yeah.
have a look at the castle.
We do buy some rations while we're here, though, to replenish. I think.
Sure.
True.
Well,
Yeah.
how
How
far
much?
to? If we go to Cornwallis Keep, that's 3 days travel. Is that correct?
Wait.
I'm back again.
Hey.
Welcome
How
back.
much- how much
It's
is a
Yeah.
with the cart. With the cart, it's a day and a half.
Day and a half. So we have with Manali, that's 6 meals a day. Is that correct?
I'm really gonna have to listen to the recording
Yeah,
to
that's
understand
right.
what's happening in this.
Six a day.
Yeah, it's
So
especially unfortunate that
basically,
you've had such bad issues with your
So we're gonna need at least
That's
12.
much is
At
a-
least
12.
12 rations.
unless you want to.
Ration?
I think Arthur has a bunch of rations in his pack. I think I have 14.
So 1 day of rations is 5 silver. Holy, they're expensive.
I'm pretty sure I have 14 rations in my pack.
And you, I know you have 2,000 silver.
12 times
it's-
6, or no, 5 times 12 is a number.
60.
Thank you. So we need 60 silver pieces to feed us all the way to Cornwallis. I think we should keep
I
the.
have rations in my.
I think we should keep the rations we have
Oh.
in reserve, because if we get stuck traveling a long way between food places, we might start to starve. So I think anytime we
may as well
stop
just
somewhere,
put
we should.
all-
Oh yeah, in the,
we
in the
should
party.
put everyone put their rations in the party loot.
Good call.
And then like we can just make sure we've always got enough.
Yeah.
Like we can plan for like twice as much travel time as we actually
Alright,
need.
I will
Yeah.
add rations.
Because I feel like
Oh,
anytime we
somebody already
stop,
did it.
anytime we stop, we should definitely pick up as much rations
I will
as we
add
think it'll
m-
take to get to our next location.
Well, that's fine. I don't have any rations.
You do. It's in your backpack. I have transferred.
People
them
are just
already.
adding their rations as different items.
Yeah, that's fine. We can
Yeah,
we
add
can,
all
we
those.
can combine them after.
Yeah, we can combine them all after.
No, Somebody
And
just.
Yeah,
News to me. I had food this entire time, and I've just.
I'll add mine.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this was brilliant.
Oh, you know what I would also like to buy? We should probably get a suite of tools. Like pickaxes, crowbars, that sort of thing.
There, that's mine.
Now, would the party be mad if I went to a pickpocketing spree?
Not to go all smoke.
I already
but
have a crowbar. But
Okay.
we would some pickpocket, like some thieves' tools would be good.
Yeah. Looking around, do we have anywhere that would buy thieves' tools or would be selling thieves' tools?
You can find them easily enough. You can assemble them basically if
Okay.
you go around, like if you snoop around basically in a general goods shop, you can easily kind of assemble them.
Gotcha.
Thieves' tools will set you back
What?
250 silver.
Did we do anything with the soul steel, or is it still?
It's still with us.
Yeah, we can't sell it here, unfortunately. So 250 silver.
Yes.
Okay. Who of us is the most dexterous?
Probably either you or Samael.
I've got a. I've got a +2
14.
dex.
I have a +2 dex, and apparently Thieves' Tools takes an that shouldn't be intelligence. Why is it intelligence for the roll?
It should be dex, unless it's a
It should
feature
be
of your
dex.
class. Your class might let you swap in different stats
Well,
for it, but your sheet might also just be fucked up.
We seem to all have a +2.
Yeah,
In
thieves'
that
tools
case-
can be actually
I'm
used on
proficient.
a bunch of stuff.
I'll
I'm proficient at
take.
Thieves' Tools.
Oh, you are? Oh, then we're definitely buying them for Samael. So, would somebody mark off the 250 silver pieces from party loot? And then Sammy gets his thieves' tools.
Sammy.
I'll let you add that for yourself. So, I want to get some supplies.
Okay.
So let's get a pick. A miner's pick is 20 silver. Just in case we have to
Yes.
hack through a wall rather than using shatter and alerting everybody.
Mhm.
What do you mean?
Where's the shop?
Shadow to kill teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm just mad I didn't get to kill Alena.
You got to kill her. Just once is not enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. That's
You
your-
can in like 20 sessions.
Where's the item store?
Yeah, maybe in a couple of
No,
sessions.
no, it's fine. I
Okay.
expect Samael to be dead by then.
Equipment shop. There we go. I can just do it from here. So we need. I wanted a pick. Miner's pick. 2 gold pieces. Confirm. Oh, from the shop I need to have the money in my. Okay.
So you tell me I'll just remove stuff from the inventory.
So I
From the
bought a
product
miner's
inventory.
pick. I put it in my pack. So I have it now. You can knock off 20 silver pieces for the miner's
Yep.
pick. Let's see. What else would be useful to have? I feel like ball bearings to make potential slip traps for guards. Maybe.
Fishing line,
Little
you
belts.
Little bells.
guys? Fishing line?
Fishing line. Here. Open the items.
Like belts and fishing line, that'll set you back another 20 silver, I'd say.
Ball bearings are. Oh, that's 1 ball bearing. I want a bag of ball bearings.
Ball bearings.
Oh, there isn't
It's
a bag of ball bearings.
10,
in here.
10. No, yeah,
10?
there is. Bag of 1,000, 10, yes.
10 gold or 10
Silver.
silver? 10 silver? Okay.
10 silver, 10 silver.
Then, yeah, we get a bag of ball bearings.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Right, then the fishing lure. I'll just put it down as fishing tackle. No, that's all right. String, maybe, in my inventory. So we remember we have it in case we don't use it.
Yep.
Sorry, this is not particularly interesting.
No, it's still.
It's fine. While we're going through the city, maybe could I try and use my special eyes to look out for anything?
Oh, actually, you know what? Can I just
Yes.
buy a burglar's pack? It's much simpler. Could
Can
we
buy a burglar's
could we
pack.
refund that money?
How much is a burglar's pack anyway?
Burglar's pack is, I believe, 25 gold, which is 250 silver, and that'll give us 16 gold, which is 160 silver, and it'll get us everything at once.
So you've spent already 40. Overall, 50. I'm sorry, overall.
Yeah.
it's
So give us
110
back
more.
50. I'll get rid of this, and I'll get rid of this, and then I'll just add a
That's
burglar's pack.
160. Yep.
There we go. I'll just add a burglar's pack to Kuffah, and then there we go. We got everything I was looking for.
What would you like to see, my boy?
I mean, I might as well try and see if there's any thieves' camp. It is a city after all, so see if there's anything marked about.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, you might not have anything planned for it, but
You shouldn't think so negatively. Don't just think a thief can't. Think a thief can.
For fuck's sake, man.
I'm going to remove every single one of your bones from your body methodically.
I just gave you a
No,
new
wait,
character.
I came up with the better one. I'm going to remove your bones from your body in a chronological order.
Oh, there's rations in the burglar's pack. That's nice.
It's because it's one of the starter packs. They are basically all adventurous packs plus some specific items on top.
Yeah.
Nothing that you see.
I just remembered something. Arthur, right? My favorite friend. You asked me about my cantrips.
Can't trip. Really? If you're muted, you're muted.
I don't. Oh, he is in the
Trying
call.
to call it all. Yeah.
Yep.
yes.
It might be that he's still fixing stuff and is technically back in the call, but not at PC.
Yeah.
It should be sucky bang bang. Why?
Why?
Like, the thing is, why is that the thing y'all laugh at the most out of all the shit I say? When I just be a shitty fucking
And
bang.
Riley disconnected.
Damn.
Yeah, I think Riley found it abhorrent what I just said.
Internet is busted.
Yep.
I have a lantern now. That's fun.
Oh, but I would say that as you will spend the next time of the next couple of hours kind of generally buying stuff here and there around town, I think we can end the session here for today.
All right.
Just a cozy little session to introduce a couple of characters. Next session, actual action.
Gotcha.
Trust me.
It's fine. I know I'm a walking apocalypse.
Well,
I'm the main character.
chat. I hope you enjoyed the session.
Thank you.
Hello, Riley, that's gonna be watching this stream.
Yep.
Yeah, I hope Riley gets everything sorted, because that really sucks just not having good connection for this.
Yeah, to be honest, my connection has been acting up for the entire day, so I'm actually surprised it held up for.
This reminds me,
And, yeah.
like, you know when Spain had a blackout? Like a really major blackout?
I'm in Italy, my boy.
Yes, I know, but it was in the fucking news, buddy.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
We have 61 after that 5 rations I just bought. We have 61 days of rations. 61 portions.
So 10 days. So basically 10 days.
Yeah, that's
Counting
so
there is
much
6
food.
computer input.
That's so much food. All right.
That is, unless Samael breaks in.
It's true. It's all gone in one day.
It's enough to save him for half a day.
Yeah.
Half an hour.
Well, anyway. I can stop the recording there. Thanks
Oh, God.
for running.
The rations.
Sorry for the connections,
Thank
Riley.
you for playing.
Yeah. Next time, I guess, we're going to break in, do some criminal activities. Some criminal intent.
You know what? My
Write
background
some
isn't
stuff.
criminal, but that was my second choice for background, so we're good. We're good. and shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like that,
nothing is gonna go wrong. Trust me.